Good morning, friends. How are we doing today? Hope we're all doing well. Hi. I noticed after stream yesterday, I noticed my microphone was really quiet, and I think I know why, and I don't know if there's much I can do about it right now. Unfortunately. I mean, I could try to finagle a little bit with my setup for it. Let me try this, actually. Give me a second. Okay, so already the levels look a little better just from doing that. So, I think we're good to start. Let me just do one thing quick. There are too many plastic bottles on my desk, and I just need to kind of toss them to the side for a second. Out of my way. Be gone. Get out. Okay. Also, let me check who all was in chat. Hi, Hellion. Congrats on being first. No one else was first before you today. Hey, Philip. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Good morning. Hi, Shukwi. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. The screen. Yes. Hello. Oh, I forgot to stream avatars. Gosh darn it. You know, it always seems like I'm forgetting something. I'm just loading it up real quick. Loading. There y'all are. Peekaboo. Hello. So, welcome to the Wandering Village. I'm just gonna start a new game. Yeah, story mode! Go on an epic journey with your Onbu and discover the source of the infestation, a great starting point with an optional tutorial. The Wandering Village! So if you guys don't know, this is like a super cute, like, city builder type game, and this game was actually my introduction to, like, the city building genre in total. I'm gonna turn the game down, too, because I feel like I'm, like, talking over it. Actually, background music off, because I can't even hear that anymore. It's just all Wandering Village in my ears. Okay. Now that it's not like an auditory mess in your ears right now. Hi. Wandering Village is a really great game, and it was my introduction to, like, the city building genre. You're basically building up a city on the back of a giant dinosaur. It's super fun and cool. I wish, like, it would show, like, the dinosaur here. But you can kind of... Oh, it doesn't capture my cursor. I should change that, actually. Property view. Yeah, there's my cursor. Up here, you can kind of see the, the concept. You know, it's a big dinosaur and you're building on its back. I think there was, like, an old lore story about there being, like, an ancient, big, giant turtle in the ocean that would grow, like, trees and nature, and people would live on its back or something. Super cool. Alright, story mode. I'm gonna do normal mode, because I personally don't really need a tutorial. I've played this a few times over, and at some higher difficulties. So we're just gonna go with normal. So I have 2 skins unlocked. This is the base one with Onbu, you know, kind of green and brown looking. Your Onbu looks just like the old legends said they would, capable of carrying a village on its back. Its massive earthen body embodies the spirit of the earth and suggests warmth and safety. I also have another skin unlocked where it turns like a darker tone. Indigon. Your Onbu reminds you of Indigon, a mythical creature whose legends were told in folk tales in the north. Made of sodalite, traces of phosphorus on its body glow a soft green, and it embodies wisdom and tranquility. There are 2 others that were added with the story mode. I've not seen them yet. Oh, there's a pink one! So we unlocked this one by doing the story mode. And then there's, Tahoa. And you have to beat challenge mode at hostility level of 15 or above. Now, if I were to do, like, challenge mode, for an example, here's your hostility levels, where you can kind of, like, craft and pick and choose what difficulties that you want. We can get into more of this maybe another time. But for the time being, we're just gonna do the story mode at a normal difficulty. I think we're just gonna do base Onbu colors. What do I want to name it? Gaia? That's a good name, actually. I think the auto-generator kind of cooked with that one. You're having some cheese and onion bread with some milk. Ooh, I had a bowl of Cheerios with little, like, slices of banana added to it. And that was pretty good. And the cereal is a little old and stale, but that's okay. I just needed kind of something on my stomach before we started. Alright, so with that being said, I think we are going to start. Name the save file. Stream! White people happy.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
Awesome. And it just kind of throws you in. It gives you a little bit of a precursor. And we just go right in. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, my friend. After all those years we've traveled, all the hardship we've endured together, who would have thought we'd run into an Onbu of all things? It's truly amazing, isn't it, dear? We might be the first humans to have seen one in a couple 100 years. But the poor thing seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I had thought the Onbu slept underground, but the poisoning of the soil must have woken it up. Wonder if it can even sustain itself up here on the surface. But if we take care of it, it might take care of us in turn. But if push comes to shove, we might have to prioritize our own well-being in order to survive. Though that is a decision we would like to pass on to you. We may have led our people here, but I think this is a good opportunity for someone new to take over. I'm sure you will prove to be an excellent leader. If you say so. Okay, so, first things first, might look a little overwhelming. There's a lot of things to look at. Immediately we could pause and, hit the spacebar and pause everything. Because it's like real-time strategy, almost, where you have to balance your planning and building along with real-time and movement. We can kind of get a look at Onbu. You know, he's just a little eepy boy. And this is all the space we have to work with. Everything that's on his back is all the space we have to work with. It's a little simulator-like. A little bit. Up here at the top, it's a little difficult to see with my overlay kind of cutting off a little bit. Let me see if I can resize that a little. No, it's not that. I didn't realize this would be blocking that much of the screen. See, but now it looks weird because whenever you pause, it gets those white lines on the edges of the game. But it looks really stupid with the overlay. I'm gonna widen it just a little bit to help block that. How's that look? Manageable. Okay. So, up here at the top, we can see our resources. We have 100 berries, we've got 15 tools, and 15 pieces of wood. This is what we start with. That's all we carried with us when we found the Onbu. You can see, like, your challenges, but we don't have any challenges. Right now, it's just survive. Normal. Resources are plentiful. Onbu is more resistant to poison and toxic plants, and you have plenty of time to prepare for more dangerous regions. Very standard experience. You can see how much food we have. You know, we see that there's... Well, you can't see there's vines in the way. But it's 100 out of 100. Makes sense. We have a population of 10. 10 of them are free workers, but 7 of them don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just idle. They're just kind of hanging around. We can click this button to open the resources tab, and you can kind of sort by the different types of resources you want to see. And then this is just everything. You have your villager happiness. So you can increase your villager happiness based on, like, how good of food do you have? Are you eating just raw berries, or are you having, like, really good, proper cooked meals? The different variety of food. So, like, are you just eating berries, or are you just eating cooked berries, or do you have 2, 3, 4 different things to eat from? Your housing quality. Are you living in pitch tents on the ground, or do you have a house? Decorations. You know, is it bare bones trying to survive, or have you spruced it up a little bit? And then there's a count of how many people are considered homeless. You know, maybe you don't have enough homes built. That's going to affect your happiness as well. Currently, there is a bonus right now. Your villagers are full of hope. Their happiness is increased by 6. This bonus will decrease by 1 in 5 days, 23 hours. And you can see that our current happiness is at 6. But you need to keep a minimum happiness to attract nomads, which is how you would, accept immigrants and expand your city. Because as far as I'm aware, I've not seen it. Your villagers do not mingle. They do not perform intercourse. There's no children being born on the back of Onbu. Everyone's just trying to fight to survive. They're not trying to procreate. I wonder if that's something they might add in the future, as this game is still in early access. It'll be very interesting to see. One more tab over here, you can look at the Onbu stats. So, you know, your Onbu, your current movement state is sleeping. This can change. He won't always be sleeping. Your heart rate from movement state, the higher your heart rate, it can affect a couple different things, mostly some I would say late game stuff. Not really end game, I would say late game stuff. But the higher your movement state, the thing that affects us right now is that you tire out quicker and your hunger starts going down faster, which are both things that you would have to take into consideration with your current heart rate. And then you have your metabolism speed, which is how quickly you would go through your food. So, in addition to taking care of your village, you have to take care of Onbu as well. Now, you're not going to do that immediately. First thing is you're going to have to take care of yourselves. And then as you get settled and situated and your village is in a more quote-unquote stable condition, you can build buildings that will allow you to take care of Onbu. And there are numerous different things that you could do with Onbu. Like, you can give him commands, tell him where to go. You can, heal him of some poison toxicity. You can have, a syringe injector to where you can, manually inject medicine and food into your Onbu. You can just feed him with, a feeding trebuchet. You can, it's like a catapult. Boom! It throws, a ball of food at him. Yeah, this is the feeding pump where you can just pump it directly into his stomach if you wanted to. You could not care for your Onbu at all, and you can go, a more aggressive route and have a discipliner. So, if Onbu doesn't listen to you, you can discipline it. No, not me. And you can also host festivals on the back of Onbu, or in the name of Onbu, whatever. And a lot of these festivals are a emergency boost the mood of your villagers. Because if your happiness of the villagers up here falls too low, not only will you not attract nomads, but people will start, threatening to leave. They will get the off of Onbu. You need to be careful of that. And you have these 3 circles up here. This is just a quick button to see your villager happiness and to zoom back into your villager. This one is just a quick button to immediately see the state of Onbu, whether it's sleeping, moving, happy, so on and so forth. And then this button, you can see the entire world space surrounding the Onbu. You can see what kind of region you're in, like the upcoming path that your Onbu is going to be taking. You can see if there's crossroads, and you can instruct Onbu to go certain directions. Down here in the corner, it's a little blocked by the overlay, but it tells you the distance traveled in kilometers. I'm wondering if I can fix that. You can kind of see it there. Distance traveled. I think that'll have to do. Up here, that's mostly blocked by my overlay. It's not going to be super important information, which is why I'm not too worried about it. This is your temperature. If it's normal, it can get too hot, it can get too cold. How wet is it? There's like a humidity meter here. There's toxicity levels, so, there's certain different levels of toxicity. Like, for example, Onbu is currently laying down. Ground toxicity is 0. If Onbu was standing, the air toxicity would apply, currently 0. So that's another thing you have to take into consideration is when is a safe place for Onbu to lay down, and when is it a good time for him to stand up and walk. So you kind of have to duck and weave, duck and weave. Also, hi Mike, welcome in. Over here yapping. And then the last things up here are these, like, they almost look like VCR speed up buttons. You have your play pause, slow mode, and fast mode. And then there's a multiplier that shows the current speed. And then you have, like, your options that I'm not really going to be using up here in the corner. Realized I wasn't actually clicked back into the game, so you didn't see my cursor. You have play pause, slow, fast. And I think that's about it for everything that you guys are seeing on the UI. And I wanted to kind of yap about that before we really dove into the actual building and getting involved in building up that village. So down here is going to be the main part that you're going to be interacting with. It's in the UI, it's the main part you're interacting with. This is your build tab. You have different buildings for your village, so like you can make dirt roads, your tents, and then a research building, which is going to allow you to learn how to make better building or better techniques, so on and so forth. All of your building tabs are organized into different sections for what they're for. So like this section is all for storage. Right now we just have a material storage. There's like a food section, there's raw resources, there's refined resources, and then you have some dedicated Onbu tabs for like Onbu's food, Onbu interaction. You have a tab specifically for handling with the poison and toxicity. You have a tab specifically for exploration. So as we're traveling through this overworld, there's going to be like landmarks and different interactable places that we can send a scout team out to go explore, and sometimes they will bring back resources. Super fun, super cool. But sometimes you can get really unlucky and like an accident will happen and you might lose a villager or something. So there's always risk and reward. And then the last one is your decoration. Up here, these little buttons, the scythe is going to be your harvest tool, pretty standard. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and use that and start harvesting some of the wood that's right in our immediate area. There's some berry bushes right there, so that's going to be good to know. Going to start building that up. Collect some of these clay pits. So that's what the little scythe tool is for, is to just immediately harvest. And this will use the villagers that are just free workers. Like, whoever's just free will go and run and do that. So it is important to keep some free workers available. You don't want to throw all of them into, like, jobs and businesses, because then no one's going to be around to do the harvesting or the building or any of the miscellaneous labor jobs that you need done around Onbu. Your whole village will kind of come to a halt if you don't have any free workers. That's very important to keep in mind. This little star next to the scythe, down here at the bottom, is your priority tool. So you can tell people, like, okay, hey, I want you guys to prioritize these trees before anything else. And there are 3 different priority settings. So highest, high, or high, higher, highest. And then you can remove priority. So let's say, for an example, I want to super prioritize down here with the berry bushes and some of these trees. Then I want you guys to focus on this section up here. Then you guys could focus on these trees over here, and then everything else you just get to when you get to. Very, very important tools. Like if there's something that shows up on the island, like let's say like there's mushrooms or some herbs that sprout up, and you want to harvest before they decompose, because you know anything that lives will eventually die, and you want to get to it before it dies off. So you could set that as a higher priority. Hey, I need you to go get these mushrooms before they die off. There is a disable tool, so let's say there's like a bunch of like buildings and resource buildings and management that you want to just mass disable, you can do so. I don't personally use this tool all that often. Usually I'm picking and choosing individual buildings I want to disable. And then there's a mass deconstruction tool. Let's say you built like a bunch of roads and a farm here. Oh, but I didn't mean to build it there. I meant to build it like 2 spaces over. You could do a mass deconstruct tool and mark everything set for deleting. Pretty standard. Over here you have your repair tool. Sometimes Onbu will walk into like a major tornado or like a severe thunderstorm, and those weather conditions can damage your building. Or if, like, you know, he gets really hungry, his stomach will rumble, and the rumbling of his stomach can cause some of your weaker buildings to collapse. So sometimes you just need to repair every so often. This is open your research tree. This we can get into in a minute, but if you guys remember back here, when I said there's a research building that lets you guys expand your knowledge and make better buildings, make more buildings, so on and so forth. Well, that is your research tree, and it is quite expansive, I would say. Like, this is a lot bigger than it used to be. But you always start at the very beginning with, like, the air well, and then you go and learn how to make a farm and a water tank, and so on and so forth. And how you go about this tree will really influence how your village is built, and what you could prioritize, what you need to avoid, so on and so forth. It's very strategic in that aspect. And the last button over here is your food management bar, so you can choose, you can toggle what food sources can be eaten by villagers. They're adding in a new building, either in this update or the next update. There's going to be like a food composter, so you can set a farm to make berries, for example, specifically not to be eaten, but to be sent to the composter to make fertilizer and compost. So it gives another aspect of strategy if you so wish. Again, I've never really used the food management. Usually I'm struggling to make enough food as it is, if I were to be honest. With that being said, that is everything I can yap about here. Good lord. So we already have some materials marked with the harvest tool. So as soon as I unpause, the free workers here in the middle are going to scatter and go for the highest priority first, then second priority, third priority. If there are already enough people on the high priorities, then the free workers will move to the next available. I want to go on ahead and immediately start building some of these tents. Wish I can build more than one at a time. I don't think I can. So I just have to go back and forth and click. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each tent holds, if you hover over it, it'll give you details about the building. And so this one, each tent has 2 beds, which means that it can house 2 people. So since we only have 10 people, we only really need 5 tents. I'm going to put an extra 2 tents down in case we get some more nomads like you see up here. And then I'm going to make, you know, just like a little road. Your villagers will walk faster on these roads. So it's very important that you put roads down. It's not just for decoration and aesthetic value. There is an actual bonus for having roads built. And I like to build them, you know, a little ways out so that way, like, they can reach all of these far-off resources like the rocks and things. Or if they need to get to the back of Onbu, like all the way back here, for example, they're going to have a road that they can take. You know, the road less traveled by. So on and so forth. I'm going to build one that goes up that way. Oh, that way. Okay. And then a research building, we can... I don't really know where to put it. We can put it right there for now, that's fine. Alright. And with that being said, we're going to play. Look at them go. They're going to go and immediately start doing the things I told them to do. Fantastic. I don't know where my music went, by the way. I can only assume that it paused while I was paused. Where is the music? Well, I mean, it's all there. I'll bring up the background music in the meantime. I can't hear the background. I can't hear anything. Yeah, and I can't hear anything. What the heck is happening? You're hearing it? Okay. Oh, I hear it now. I just needed to unplug and replug my headphones, I guess. Very interesting. Very. But this game is so very visually aesthetic as well. It's gone for you guys? Well, according to my bars, you should be able to hear the game. It might just be really quiet. How's that? Let them go their building. They do have, like, names and stuff, too. It's just kind of fun. Not necessary. Oh, you can hear us, but not the music. Like, the game is just very pretty. And I like that you can zoom into this. Like, you're not always at a bird's eye view, but it swivels. And you're down at their level, which I think is very nice. We have a berry gatherer building here. I want to go on ahead and get this built ASAP. That way, we can go ahead and start getting some kind of like proper food production going on. But this little wood, this stump is in the way. Very stumpy. So I could build it down here instead where these other berry bushes are. Yeah, this might be the better option for the time being, and then these I will have them uproot. I can't. Okay. Because normally there would be a button here, and then another button to uproot. Alright, you guys hear the little happy sounds? That meant that there were some nomads ready to be picked up. And so we just collected 2 more villagers. Yippee! So this beginning little bit is going to be a little slow as we're getting ourselves situated. It can get quite hectic later as we get into some more of like high toxicity areas. But for now, I think this is pretty good. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have the berry gatherer built, like the name's right in front of me. I'm trying to think of the name. We need to go and assign some workers to it. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 people on there. And it'll show you what temperature that the berry seeds grow at, because the berry bushes grow from berry seed. And hopefully with this being built now, I can choose to, yes! So here's the uproot button I was telling you about, where they will remove the bush and it'll get you back seed that the berry gatherer place can then replant. So that will be very nice. Harvest and uproot. Harvest and uproot. Harvest and uproot. This one, I might have to wait for the berries to like grow back, and then it'll give me the option. I'm gonna wait and see. Yep, there it is. Cool, and then you can see that there's some people here, like this one right here, who's already starting on gathering some of those berries. Fantastic. We got some folks building roads. We got some folks chopping trees. No, it's all going. We're doing it. The whole while Onbu Gaia is just eepy. You're eepy boy. think I'm gonna build a road that connects these two places. Because nobody likes having to cut around this way when their pathfinding wants to just keep going straight the quicker path. There we go. We're just kind of sitting and waiting right now. Not much else we can do. Oh, we can make them go faster. Oh, he's waking up! Hi, Gaia. Good morning. And he's starting to walk. Fantastic. So now that he's walking, we need to actually start paying attention to what's going to be coming up ahead of him. So right here is one of those, like, places we can send a escort or a scouting team to go investigate an abandoned encampment. This campsite looks like it has long been deserted. There's not much left, but you may find some tools amidst the debris. Alright. I think because it's in the roadway, it'll still let us scavenge it anyway. If it was off the road, say, like, over here, we would have to send a scavenger team. I can talk, I promise, guys. Oh, happy sounds. More nomads. I almost said nomads. There we go. And I'm going to build 2 more tents. Since we seem to be getting folks in at a pretty quick pace. What do you guys... Oh, you guys actually need the clay. So, since this is being halted by clay, I'm going to prioritize the clay pits. In the meantime... Yeah, I guess in the meantime, we can harvest stone as well. You guys also need stone. Yes. And you're sitting and waiting for the berries to come back. This is great. We're already at a great start to our village. I've never seen this before. Strange rubble. Large pile of rubble. There must be something buried on it. Anything about that. That's new. Ooh, I like new things. Okay, so we're good on clay. We do need a clay gathering camp. So the gatherers will have a better work efficiency than the free work. So it is important to do that. But now that we have the research building built, we can assign... So this one needs a full staff required. We cannot pick and choose how many. The berry gatherers, you don't need a full staff. I can get rid of someone if I want to, and it'll still run perfectly fine. The research building needs a full staff all the time. Now that there's a full staff, we need to pick for something to research. Right now, the only thing we can pick is the air well. It extracts water from the air, works better at higher humidity levels. No water is produced in desert regions. This will be very essential for whenever we're starting to do, like, farms. Because they water their plants at the farm with water from the air wells. It'll be mucho importante. There we go. So we can already pick up 2 more nomads. Yippee! And we can assign some folks to the clay gathering camp. I'm going to put 1 person there since we just harvested these and they're not ready to be harvested. But when they are, because they will see there's like a growth level to it, they will come back over time, depending on the humidity level. So just 1 person for now. Then we'll need a mining camp, because again, they're more efficient at mining stone. And then we'll make another little dirt path. Okay, so we just got our first weather. A big old storm cloud right here. Rain cloud. A peaceful cloud that raises humidity. So if we were to have those air wells built, they would have a boosted, increased production rate. Someone wants to talk to you. You've noticed this strange pile of rubble as well, my friend. There seems to be something buried there. Hard to tell what that is right now, but we might be able to learn more if we dig it up. I don't know about this. Maybe it was buried for a reason. Come on, dear, aren't you the least bit curious? Who knows, it might be something that could really benefit us. Alright. Stretch! Thank you, Philip. I will stretch. Past, present, and future. Clear the strange rubble. No back pops, but you got a yawn out of me. That was nice. So down here on the bottom left, I've never really paid much attention to it now, but this is like an activity feed of everything that's been going on. So like, you know, at 12 o'clock, the clay gathering camp was constructed, 2 nomads wanted to settle, you accepted 2 more villagers, so on and so forth. Well, there's also going to be, you can kind of see it at the bottom, Onbu evacuated its bowels. Onbu just took a giant dump. So the mining camp was finished, so that we put 1 person on there. We don't need the stone super immediately. Go Onbu dumps. Alright, so that was a different sound we just got. And we now have this little icon up here. We just finished our first research. So now we can build those air wells. Now we have 2 options. We can make a water tank to put the water into, or we can go ahead and build a farm. The star right next to it, you can see up here, is the research recommendation. I'm going to argue that we don't need the farm right now. We have berries, we're fine. And I would rather have tanks to where we can store this water. Because what good is water if we can't store it? So we're going to start researching this now. And... oh, never mind. I had to stop and think. It needed... so there's a research cost to it. And it needs 25 stone. We have 46. And it needs 25 buckets of water. And my thought was, how are we going to get buckets of water if we don't have the water tank? I forgot that air wells have a natural storage capacity to them right off rip. Okay, so we're going to start building some of these water wells. I like to leave this area open because there are some buildings that will only work on the bare dirt. I'm going to build these air wells in this direction. I think 3 air wells should be fine for the time being. Well, I'm just going to prioritize the first one. In the meantime, I do want a material storage. I'm going to build a handful of those. And so this will give the villagers a localized place to put all of this stuff laying around. Like you can see, like we've got some boxes, there's some wood, more wood. Like there's a lot of materials just laying around. There's a bunch of stone up here because they've had nowhere to put it. If it's all localized in one location, then it'll be close and nearby for the builders to have it. And they don't have to travel as far to go pick up random resources from wherever it was gathered in the first place. Now the air wells do need someone there to manage it. I don't know why. I think more to transfer water from place to place. But it won't work without a villager working. I don't know why. But that's just what it needs. Perfect. 2 nomads would like to settle on Onbu. Yes, I will take more people. I think I'm gonna have to start building some more tents as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yes, we are at maximum capacity right now. I'm gonna start building a handful more tents. There we go. Onbu seems unsure about which path to take at the upcoming crossroads. Sure enough, there's an upcoming crossroads. And it did not let us search the abandoned encampment, I guess because we don't have a scavenger team. So, fully on that. Now, if we had the proper building built, which we don't, it's too early in the game to have that yet, we would be able to tell Onbu, hey, can we go in this direction? And it would be up to Onbu whether he listens or not. We don't have that right now, so we're kind of at the mercy of wherever the hell Onbu wants to go. I would like it if we continued going this way. Like, in this direction, because that keeps us at the same region that we've been in. If we were to go this way into the pink region, that becomes like a mountainous zone, quote unquote. And so it's less humid. Things, some plants will grow slower, some won't grow at all, and it changes what types of plants and activities will be available in that region. So I would like to stay in the current region so that we can build up our water store. But 50-50 whether Onbu will go to the pink region or stay in the green. And there's not a dang thing we can do about it right now. Ah, mushrooms. Remember I told you that mushrooms can just sprout up? Good, we need these mushrooms. And you can see they've already started decomposing. So I need these guys to come harvest them immediately, right now. Is there another mushroom? Yes. Okay. And then I want to maximum priority these things, because I want them to be collected before they turn into mush. Any others? Okay, we got some more mushrooms growing there, but they're not rock and stone! Maybe the rock and stone. I appreciate it, Azure. Hi. We got some more mushrooms going down here. We gotta grab those. Because mushrooms are more food sources. Need them. Any other resources that have popped up since I last looked around? I don't think so. Nope. It's just these mushrooms here, and they're not ready yet. If I look at them, see, they're still growing. They're not ready for harvest yet. If you harvested now, they wouldn't give any. Alright. So the researches are, you can see this yellow flag, not enough resources available. Same for here, not enough resources available. That means that the workers at those buildings are just sitting idle. There's nothing they can do. The research building is waiting for those water buckets. The berry gatherers, they're waiting for their berries to grow so that they have more berries to harvest. There's nothing I can do about that. These mushrooms are now ready for harvest. Maximum priority! Headpats! Thanks for the headpats, Skyalix. I appreciate it. Hope y'all are doing well today. Oh, we've got a lot more clay pits up here, actually. So if I... What would happen if I moved the clay gathering camp? If I put it right there, I could actually access 5 spots instead of 3. Interesting. Oh no, but I couldn't because there's a clay pit there. They don't want to be too much better than where they're at right now. Okay. I could put it right there, actually. Yeah. I'd do that. Alright, so they finished researching. We now have the water tanks. Yippee! Now we can start working on the farm. See, now that this red flag is up, it says that their storage is full. They need water tanks to put the water into. Why I had them working. Desert. Oh. Kind of hard to see there with all the trees. I think 3 water tanks should be fine for right now. We can always add more later. More nomads. I will take them. Because more people are good people. So we have these little meters here. This is starting to fill up, which means that the villagers' needs are increasing. They haven't hit 1 quite yet, but we're still doing okay. You can see Onbu's poison level. He's at 0%, which is good. He is starting to get kind of hungry, though, but he is very tired. Okay, he did keep going south. I guess that's south. Oh, Onbu just took a big old shit again. Fantastic! And we finished making the farm. So, we have a couple different options. We can make the horn blowers so it can start listening to us. But at this point, Onbu has no reason to actually listen to us. So like 85% of the time, if you ask it to do something, he's not going to listen because he doesn't trust you guys yet. You've just kind of shown up on his back one day. He has no reason to trust you guys. So we need to do something about that. In the meantime, I think the pantry is going to be better because this will give us a place to store the food. It's not just sitting around. He's going to lay down to sleep here soon. Oh, big yawn. Big stretch. Big eepy. Alright, so with him sleeping, we are sat put. Good thing or bad thing? If this storm was dangerous and rolled in our direction, we'd be a sitting duck. But right now, I think we're doing pretty good by sitting here. I'm happy with staying right here. Alright, so the research building has finished researching the pantry. Very good, oh, very good. I'm gonna put a pantry just right next to the berry farm right now. In the meantime, they want us to go on ahead and build a stonemason, which would be useful. Let's go on ahead and do the horn builder first, though. Neat. And then we can start working on the farm! We can put a farm, like, right here. That should be fine. Not the most optimal zone for a farm, but it will be okay. With that berry bush, I don't need it there. Good job, they built the pantry. Now all these berries can go in the pantry. Oh, and it's waning! That means the air wells are going to be working faster. Look how fast that production is now! Good lord! I am speed. We picked up a few more nomads from villagers. Fantastic. I'll build one more time, like, over here. It won't let me build here because that log, this thing right here, is too close. And we don't have the machine needed to destroy that yet. Oh. Oh, I never actually built a woodcutting camp. That's my bad. Oopsie. Prioritize this. There we go. And then we do need 2 people. And they will just automatically start harvesting trees in the vicinity. Anything within this range, they'll start harvesting. Can't believe I actually ran out of wood. That was kind of silly of me. Got a few more mushrooms starting to grow there. Anything else started growing? Ooh, yes, look at all these mushrooms. Yeah, I did not have to harvest that. Just the mushrooms. Maximum priority! Doing a lurk mountain? No problem. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so these are growing. These are going to grow into herbs. Herbs are going to be very helpful for if we get, like, poisoned villagers. And it'll also eventually help us make poison antidotes for Onbu in case he gets poisoned. So these are very important to pick up as well. Especially since we don't have a way to cultivate those right now. Very importante. Very, very. More holy? Absolutely. Hey, Leaf. How's it going? Hope you're having a good time. We do have ads starting in about 5 minutes. We run 3 minutes of ads to keep the pre-rolls turned off for folks. And we only run them once every hour. So, I really appreciate you all for hanging around during that. It would be very helpful. Picked up some more nomads. That will also be very helpful. And the farmstead. We're gonna immediately start throwing some farmers on there, and then we need to add some plots for them to farm. That should be good. One more mushroom to collect. Oh, but the herbs are ready. Ooh, yeah. Give me herbs. There's some sneaky herbs back here. Maximum priority! Alright, and then they're still digging up that. Fantastic. Your villagers' needs have increased from 0 to 1. Interesting, interesting. So now I'm really gonna have to start paying attention to, like, their happiness and their foods and their needs right now. So we're still doing okay. Our happiness is at 7. We needed 6 to keep bringing in nomads, so we're still okay right now. We do have some folks that are starting to get hungry. And that can negatively affect our happiness as well. Those in mind. So the farm is going to be planting beets, which will be very helpful and useful, because it's another food source. They're not just eating berries now. So that's helpful. We do need to pay attention to this little growing chart here. They grow best in the pink zone. So like when it's like a little chilly. Right now they're kind of growing okay at 60%. You're at work leave? Oh no! Well, I hope work is treating you well so far, and that's not being too horribly terrible so far. They need more wood! Good lord. Oh, get rid of some of these trees so I can see. How about that? Okay. So you can see that this little icon up here, the happiness is too low. So they started becoming more needy. So we no longer have the minimum requirement to attract villagers. We don't have a way to easily increase that right now either. But we did manage to pick up some of them just in time. But I think I'm running out of houses. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, yes, I am running out, but I have enough for the time being. Going to build a little bit. Did build it. There we go. Yeah, so we're getting more and more people here, which means that we need to up our production of food. They finished making the hornblower. Fantastic. My sound stopped again. Lovely. Oh my goodness! My sounds! I just got the Wandering Village is not responding. Alright, so we're going to start building the stonemason so we can work on the kitchen and the huts and things that will increase our villager happiness. In the meantime, I'm going to save really quick. Oh, dear God, I'm scared. Okay. Where'd my sounds go? I don't like that my sounds are missing. Hey, Valner! Hi. I've turned up the background music. Can you guys hear that? It should be... Looks like it might be Daytona. Or one of the other Daytona USA soundtracks. The kitchens, the huts, and maybe these nuts. Haha. You hear it? Okay, because I can't. And I'm just gonna have to sit and wait for sounds to come up, I guess. I don't know why that's wigging out on me. I wanna fly sky high. I know you get down. I'm gonna fly sky high. I know you get down. Look at that blue, blue sky. Blue, blue sky. Blue, blue sky. Blue, blue sky. Okay. So it looks like my desktop speakers just are no longer showing up in the system sound settings. And I've had this issue happen before, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's like unplugging. And then let me just double check and make sure that it's all plugged in and back to the computer. And just a second. Okay, it looks like it's fixed over now. Oh, goodness. Okay, I can hear it. Let's go! Blue, blue sky that I see. Blue, blue sky. Thank you for the hydrate, Philip. I will definitely do so. Oh, that actually helped. My throat's been really sore here lately. I appreciate it, Philip. Okay. Oh, we got some more mushrooms. Oh, some more herbs. I will take those. Thank you. Alright. Now that we have game sounds back. Research tree. We have the stonemason now. I'm gonna work on the huts. Because that's probably the best way for villager happiness increase. In the meantime, we can... Yeah, that fits perfectly, actually. Stonemason. Let me drop a song in my DMs, play it at my own leisure. Alright, sounds good. I will listen to that later. Oh, Onbu's eating? Good, good. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going into the mountain regions, whether we like it or not. Whichever way he decides to go. I did go on ahead and start building that horn blower, which is what we can use to tell Onbu to, you know, lay down, stand up, run, walk, go left, go right, so on and so forth. I don't think he'll actually listen to us, but it'll be better than nothing. There we go. And we'll get 2 people on that immediately. What do you need? Oh, you need the stone slabs, actually. Okay. I'm gonna turn the sounds back down a little bit, just because it's kind of loud in my ears. Okay. That's a little better. I'm gonna fly sky high. Let's go. You can fly. Yeah, yeah, flying high, feeling good. Ba-da, ba-da. Blue, blue skies, blue skies. I see. Okay, so I just tried asking Onbu to keep walking, and it says Onbu doesn't trust your command. So I kind of had a feeling that would happen, but I'm hoping if I keep asking it to do things, it might raise that trust. Maybe. Okay. So we just had a new icon pop up here, and it looks like a map. This is your, like, world events that will take place. And it also is connected with, like, your scavengers as well. But we don't have any scavengers. But this just so happened to allow us to interact with it while it's on the road with us. You encountered a small group of nomads looking for a new home. Will you let them join your village? You can either pick them up or send them away. I'm going to say pick them up because we have nothing to lose and everything to gain. We have 3 healthy people joining our village. Sometimes you can get some folks that are like sick or poisoned or hungry. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, okay, so we should be good. Our villagers' needs have increased from 1 to 2. Those needs will keep increasing as we expand and grow inside. So we're still doing okay. We're keeping up with it, thankfully. Once we finish researching the huts, that will help. And then we're going to do the kitchen, and that'll help with the food quality. That will be helpful. More roads. Nothing wrong with more roads. More nomads! Okay, so now we have 36. Cool. So each of these huts will house 3 people instead of 2 people. But it takes up 2 tent spots, so you're actually losing out on space there. But it will be okay, because it will increase their happiness. Maybe. I wasn't expecting them to delete all of them right away. Okay. I don't like that. Our research tree. Okay, so we're gonna do the kitchen next. Yes, we can do the kitchen. Go, onwards! Build them little huts! Go! I probably just pissed off a lot of people. Yeah, because making them homeless. Oopsie. Onbu just took another big old doo-doo. Alright, I did not see these herbs in time, and half of them decomposed, which kind of stinks. But it's not the end of the world. It's more mushrooms growing there. We have some ready to grow mushrooms here. Ready to harvest, I should say. This is a place for Onbu to sleep, so he will probably lay down. I'm going to ask him to lay down. Onbu accepts your command. Good! That might increase trust. Good, good, good. Okay, mysterious structure. Oh, there's dialogue. Okay. How interesting. It appears to be an ancient structure. Some kind of tower, maybe. What do you make of it, dear? Interesting indeed. In all my years, I've never seen anything quite like it. Or maybe... No, couldn't be. Either way, it seems to be in remarkably good shape given its age. The foundations are intact, and many of the other parts look usable as well. If we can figure out how they fit together and plant some of our own resources, we might just be able to repair it. I don't know what we would stand to gain from this. Our resources are limited and, in my opinion, better used elsewhere. But dear, is it not knowing the exciting part? I think we should do it if we can afford to. But either way, that isn't our decision anymore, is it? Yeah, it's my decision. Get fucked. The structure has been severely damaged and needs to be rebuilt. So we can either choose to repair it or destroy it. Repairing this building will start the story. Once it is completed, it can't be deconstructed. Deconstructing it now will unlock its blueprint. Allowing you to build it and start the story at a later time. I think we can go on ahead and start it. I don't think we have anything to lose by waiting. I'm gonna say repair. But wait. I need to build those houses first. Because otherwise it'll start pulling stone slabs, and I need those for the houses. I get some air fryer snackaroos? Ooh. Valner sent me a song in my DMs, but it looks like it's a song with, like, lyrics to it, and just to prevent any kind of DMCA, I'm not going to play it on stream, and I'm going to be listening to it later. Onbu do it EP. Yep, so we are now in the pink zone, which means that our beets are now growing at the optimal temperature, which is very good. Very nice. Also, Mike, I did see that you came home from work at 1 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck? Aren't you tired? Go eat. But with it being the pink zone, it is still working at 100% production speed, but it's a little slower than if it were over here at this zone. Yerp! He tired, he erpy. More mushrooms. Alright, huts are being constructed. Good, good, good. You need still stone slabs and 50 clay. Interesting. So you're kind of just sitting there waiting. So I'm going to make you guys hold off and wait and become free workers. In the meantime, I'm going to scoot that over here. And got some more herbs growing there, which is very helpful, very nice. This is why you hold me, Phil. Oi! Ah! Let me see. Let me think. He's gonna want to eat. Onbu doesn't trust my command. So if I asked him to choose which way on the crossroads and he doesn't choose my command, I have to wait like X amount of time before I can ask him again. Otherwise he just gets really pissed off and will lose trust in me. And we don't want that. There we go, go harvest those. And then we can harvest the clay as well because we need a lot of it, apparently. And we have a lot of people just kind of standing around, twiddling their thumbs. There, I've given you guys plenty of things to go do. Holly, would you believe me if I told you 1 isn't even the latest you've finished work? I hate that. Alright, so we're not attracting any nomads right now because we have a bunch of homeless people. And we need to fix that. Alright, so we're truly just waiting on stone slabs, and they are working their little hearts out. That way. He doesn't trust my command still! What? Rude. So right now we're currently going through a cold snap, which will affect our... Yeah, see, it might affect the growth of your plant. So like my beets... Oh, did we exit it? Oh, we did. Well, Money is nice, though. Money is nice, especially when you can get the things you want. I guess. Ugh. Good. Everyone's getting clay. No one else seems to know what to do with their time. Onbu is getting mucho hungry. Oh, you went that way? You little witch. Yeah, so this is a cold short snap. Short temperature drop might affect the growth of your plant. So some things will slow down, like this will slow back down. Herbs, for an example, will drop into the red zone and will start decaying. Like their growth will actually reverse. So I need to grab these before the cold snap starts. The beets should be fine. They're pretty cold resistant. I don't see any mushrooms. Okay, there are some mushrooms. Yeah, they're only now getting started. And this one immediately stopped and it's starting to decompose at an accelerated rate. Which is not the good. Berry bushes. They're not growing at all with the cold snap. Stinky. There you go. You guys can start harvesting some of those berries too. Why not? Food's food. Fresh air, free from any toxins, so he's gonna lay down and take a little bit of a nap. Little bit of nappy. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Okay, so we will have enough once those huts are being built up. In the meantime, yeah, so the homelessness is starting to drop back down, which means yeah, see, we just watched it drop back down, so which means we're going to start increasing our nomad desirability. That's what you want to call it. It's raining, which means that our air well is going to be working at maximum capacity. And then I'm going to build some more water tanks in the meantime. Because as you guys saw before, we actually capped out on water source. It's not fantastic. Nappy for Onbu. Valner's doing a lurk? No problem. Enjoy the lurk. You have good lurk. More shrooms. Never have too much clay. Especially when we have a bunch of like free workers just hanging around and not enough buildings to put them in. Pewaukee. Onbu has earned his nap. He has. We love Onbu. He is a bean. I currently have 500 pieces of wood. I don't think we'll need much more wood. Not for right now. Alright, so now we don't have any more homeless. Actually, yes we do. We have 5 more people that are homeless. Oh, shit. Onbu is eating things. But it is stinky eat things, and it makes people madged. Decreases happiness by 2. Badged. More berry bushes that can be harvested. Oh, we have some herbs. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Any more herbs hiding in the... Yes, there are. Whoa. There's a berry bush hiding. So far it's been pretty easy and simple. It's mostly just been... The most trouble we've had was upgrading all of those tents into huts and the resources drain it took on it. Yeah, everyone should be in a house now, except for 2 people apparently. Okay. Let's build some more houses, I guess. I did not want to put them back. Because I want to get rid of this at some point, and the machine for it's going to go, like, right here. We had, like, a sneeze of rain there. Go that way! Doesn't trust? What? What do you mean? More shroom. I think I'm gonna build another berry gatherer here with all of those bushes. Yeah. Alright, so they finished researching the kitchen. Good. So now we can work on the carpenter. Yippee! In the meantime, we're gonna start making a kitchen so people can start eating yummy foods. Yummy. No, yeah, we'll make 2 kitchens. One's gonna be for the beets and one's gonna be for the bale weeds. We now have more nomads. People are pretty freaking happy again. We do have a few homeless, but that's okay. We're building more huts. It's okay, it's okay. The researchers are researching. Good, good. Everything is going according to plan. This is done being built, so we can throw workers on there now. The herbs are done growing, so we can harvest those now. And I'm going to maximum prioritize those. So then we can start building a road. Like, something like this way. So these are actually Onbu spikes. So imagine, like, you know, like a dragon would have spikes and whatever. Well, you can actually harvest them for a little bit of stone, but it reduces Onbu's trust because you're literally ripping out spikes from his flesh. Like, it would hurt like a mother trucker. So I try not to rip these out if I can help it. Especially in the early game where he doesn't have much trust in you anyway. Oh, he listened to us! Yeah, let's go, Poggies! Pop another song, that should be fine, you think? Okay, okay. Oh, I love that song! That's a good song. Good enough. And then we're gonna harvest and pull out by the roots. Rip them out. Carpenter is done being researched. Fantastic. So now... Let's do the mycologist, because this person will actually start harvesting and growing mushrooms, and I don't have to worry about, like, jumping on every wild mushroom that shows up on the back of Onbu. I think that's going to be very useful for us. And then in the meantime, architecture. And then I'm going to move some of the material storages down here to help maximize space. And then we can open up this section for anything we need with it. Alright, we have another world event. Nomads! More people. I will absolutely grab them by the ankles. 2 healthy people joined your village. Fantastic. We're going to need more houses. Good lord. Whew. Alright, so the mycologist is finished being researched. Now we can do... Let's do the eat command. Because this way we can tell Onbu if there's like a place to eat. You know, hey, go eat. Nice. And maybe by telling him to eat, it'll also increase his trust in us. He accepted our command to keep walking. Yippee. Means he's loving us, he's trusting us. And then we're going to ask him to lay down on the sleepy spot. Because he is mucho sleepy. Entered a mountain biome. Okay, so that will affect our food, but in a good way, I would assume. As soon as I get the pop-up that's saying, you know, hey, there's a fresh place clear of any toxin. There it is. Lie down. Accepts command. Fantastic. And we now have the command to eat. Oh, we can have the command to sleep, but we need a new resource that's like Onbu notes. In order to get Onbu notes, we need... this person. The Onbuologist. But I'd rather get... I'd rather get the feeding trebuchet. This way, if he gets hungry, we can throw mushrooms in his mouth. I think that will be helpful. And the mycologist... yeah, right there. More mushrooms. These we're going to pull out by their root because they are not within range of the berry gatherer. Or they weren't to begin with. One down here. Bushy beard. Oh, we got some herbs up here. Rip these out by their root. Fantastic. We're getting some... nope, the rain's gonna pass right by us. Okay. Onbu Waka. Alright, so it finished studying and making the feeding trebuchet. Now, we can actually sacrifice a villager. We can literally fling a trebuchet, or fling a person into Onbu's mouth to feed him. It stops all villager revolts for a while and increases cult level. I don't know anything about an Onbu cult. That's not something I've played around with. But it sounds kind of... wacky. I want the Onbu kitchen. Research parent technology first. Oh, I also need the Onbuologist for it too. Okay, fine. We will do the Onbuologist. Fine. Whatever. Alright, so the breathing trebuchet needs to go up on his head. Something like that? Can I? No, apparently something. What's going on? What? What? Fine, whatever. Meow. There we go. Kitchen. You guys start making the berry. Stretch! Alright, I'll stretch just for you, Philip. Jeez. That's a good stretch. Oh my goodness. Let me rub my eyes a little bit too. Okay. Now that I know nothing is like pulling our slabs anymore, we can start building this again. That will be helpful. Onbu is starving! Ah, no! Oh, there's food up there. You'll be fine. I don't know which way Onbu should go, because down here there's a cold snap, and I'd rather not. I don't know what's up in that direction either, if it's better. But there's another food source, so... Onbu accepts our command. Fantastic. He's listening to us. And our people are happy again. Yippee! Because the food quality's gone up, the food variety's gone up, housing quality's gone up. Heck yeah. What do you guys need? Wood planks and stone. Okay. Yep, Onbu's eating. Good job. Onbu accepts command, and I would assume that increases a little bit of trust for us. Fantastic. So then actually, we don't need to build the feeding trebuchet right now. In fact, there's something else I want to build instead. Where do you get the community plaza with the landscaping? No, I don't think. Where's the community plaza? Oh, town square. They're doing the Onbu College. They just need a little bit more stone. And then we're going to do the town square. With 500 clay. Alright, that kitchen is ready. But this time you guys are going to make beet soup. Beet soup. And then this place can actually get heated. So the mycologist people can have more slots per mushroom. More mushrooms! 3 nomads would like to settle? Fantastic. Come join us. We do need a new hut. And this clay place is doing fantastic because there's 5 clay things in range. It'll be great. Oh, and there's a lot of mushrooms down here. It'll be fantastic. Don't really need to harvest that clay pit. Thank you. Actually, I had a little bit of decomposition down there. Onbu just took another big old dump. so all of our water tanks are practically full, which is good. I like that. Eat, Onbu, eat! We can do a few more water. Because it looks like we might be entering a desert region if this wraps around. Yeah, because you can see some more desert regions that way. And if that's the case, I really want more water before we enter the desert. Mushrooms are out of range of the mycologist. They're not actually getting harvested. Alright, so they're researching. Fantastic. More people joining Onbu. Fantastic. We're gonna need more houses. Not fantastic. Onbu accepts command to lay down. Yippee! Okay, so maybe we're not. I don't know. Here's one of those tornadoes I was telling you about that can damage your buildings if you're not careful. Alright, so they want me to build the village doctor yet. I think we're fine, and we're going to do the town square instead. Onbu out here dumping! Absolutely. Okay, so the Onbuologist has to be next to the head as well. Just kind of... We have, like, a little bit of stone. Not very much. Actually, I think we just need more material storage. Right. Our pantry's doing fine. Yeah, because we're only doing these two, and then the fuck was that? Antenna tower, an ancient structure utilizing unknown technologies, occasionally receives strange transmission. What in the world? How wonderful! I can't believe we managed to repair it. Dear, isn't it just like that thing from your father's stories? What was it called again? I think you're right. It appears to be something called antenna tower. Legend has it that these towers can capture vibrations in the air and convert them into speech, connecting an ancient wandering city to the people on the ground below. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't even know if it works yet. But there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's activate it. Would you do the honors, my friend? Click. Wonderful. And if anyone else out there also has one of these antenna towers, we might be able to hear them. I didn't think I could get so excited in my old age. Theoretically, yes, but let's remain vigilant. A dog-eat-dog world, and we can't afford to trust just anyone. Could you at least try to feign a little excitement, dear? Alright, so we have an antenna tower. Neat! Wait for a transmission. Okay, we can do that. Heck yeah! Hey, Hex! How's it going? Good to see you. Hi, hi, hi. More mushrooms to collect, and more herbs to collect. Hi, hi. How be? Be good. Hope you're doing well as well. Got short temperature drop right there. That's going to be crossing the... Depends on which direction it's going. Okay, and then we can either go north into the green section or keep going this way to stay in the pink section. Let's go into the green. Doesn't trust my commands? What do you mean? You love me. Yeah, so because of the cold snap, our mushrooms are currently freezing their asses off and will die if we do not keep them up. What? I guess we have a transmission? The antenna. It's working. It's actually working. We just received our first transmission. Hello? Hear me? Please. We hear you, but the signal's rather bad. Could you repeat? Onbu. A blueprint. Upgrade. Antenna. Hello? Hello? Lost the signal. It looks like they managed to send us something. See here. Looks like appears to be a blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna tower, just like they said. An upgrade? This thing we just dug out of the ground a few days ago? I'm not sure about this. How in the world would anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? I don't think we can just find the materials the blueprint calls on for our Onbu. Keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers. Once we've completed the upgrade, we might be able to re-establish contact. Considering the fact that they mentioned Onbu, they might have even more invaluable information. Yes, so our next thing is to acquire iron ore from building a scavenging outpost. We need to build that. You guys are building stone slabs as fast as you can. Good. And then they should be being put into the research building. Good. Our food quality is very nice. Very nice. We do need some decoration. But so far, you know, our happiness is above our minimum happiness needed to attract nomads, and so that's good enough for me. Oh, you guys have no more trees! Oh, no! Go get some trees. You know, it's not like we need trees with 500 wood. Oh my goodness! We have too many trees! Ah. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Another cold snap. Lovely. Just what we want and need. Oh, it's that hailstorm. Reduces happiness by 5 and lowers temperature. Fantastic. Doesn't trust my commands. Onbu! Just build more with all that wood you have. True. Yeah, you're so smart. Try to drop that. You guys start mining stone. How about that? You guys want something to do? More people! Yippee! We got one person homeless. Yippee. Do a few more tents along. Like just right there, I think that's fine. My watch just beeped at me. You guys are maximum capacity. Oh good, we did go south. Okay, we're starting to see our first little bits of like poison and toxin. So these are mushrooms Onbu can eat, but his toxicity level and poison level will increase in the process. That might be a risk worth taking right now, since we don't have an Onbu kitchen or anything set up to make proper meals for Onbu. Hydrate! Thank you for hydrate, Philip. I will. So, thank you. Slurp. Will do. Thank you, Philip. Get some more nomads. We have nothing to say no? We have no reason to say no, I should say. Not a research building. We only need one research building, as far as I'm aware. Speaking of, they are researching the little hearts out. What's I would love to get... Where is it? This sawmill. This sawmill will get rid of the big old tree trunk that's blocking the way next to all of my houses. So we need to get this scavenger hut now. That will also line up with our quest. Town square has been researched. Fantastic. Scavenger hut. Go! Research. In the meantime, I think we are due for a village party. Party. The best place would be to put it there. Dang. Okay. Where is that? Where'd it go? Town square. Prioritize this one first. I currently have 26 free workers. That is a lot of free workers. I need to give these people jobs. Research building is going. Place contains some fresh food for Onbu. You will go on ahead and eat. Alright, so now that we have the town square, we can do the cheerful gathering and the rite of harmony if we need to very quickly raise our villager happiness. So, like, if we needed to offset, like, the stinky food he ate, for example. Yeah, so he ate the poison mushrooms, so he jumped up to poison level 16. Not enough to affect his health quite yet, but it can become an issue later on down the road. This is Onbu kitchen I need to build. But I want to build that sawmill. It is in my way. Where's that community hall? All the way down here. Sand? Nope, sawmill. Okay. Now we build these scavenger huts. Yippee! And they go all along either side of Onbu. I like to put them up close by the hornblower, but down here might be better so that they can better access the material storage. There we go. They're all chopping their little hearts out. Slice, 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 slice. Onbu eats. Is this a good place for Onbu to eat? Okay, that's not gonna touch us. Thank goodness. I was actually scared it would for a second. But no, we're just out of range. Thank goodness. Okay, now... Okay, so it's done researching the sawmill. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. The main reason I'm gunning for that community plaza is because I have an achievement I need to unlock that is, you know, build the community plaza before you build the feeding trebuchet. I would like to do that on this run. Just trying to do kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone in this case. One more herb. Oh, the wood! Good God! That's so much wood! $676 wood. We don't need that much wood. Hello? Buildings with red flags. Full staff required. Alright, so we now have our first scavenger building set. So now we can pick a place to send them off to. This place will give us some iron, assuming all goes well. Hey, holy, got wood? Ah, you little huzzy. Yes, don't forget your shiny rolls, everyone. If you get it 192 or 4096, it gets you a gifted sub to the channel. If you're a mod, you get an extra roll. If you're a sub, you get an extra roll. And if you're a VIP, you get an extra roll. Good luck, my friend. Now, you know me. You guys are out of stone. I'll move you guys down. How about that? And then sawmill plants itself right there to get rid of this stupid tree. We're pausing the town square for right now. We can work on getting this sawmill built up and the research going. We're 251 stone. It's just that the stonemason's not working fast enough, so I'm actually going to build a second. Rip that up out of the ground because we don't need that. It's in my way. Hello? Oh, the scavenger hunt is ready. So the second one was just being finished building. Yeah, go to the mine, the old mine. Somebody's gonna go right here once they're done. Come on. Any second. Any second now. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, guys. Come on. Any day now. Come on. Come on. Guys, please. Oh my lord. Okay. What do you guys still need? Planks. I think the carpenters are working their little hearts out. Yeah. There you go. We got people now. Good job. Kind of looking at what resources are available to us. I'm gonna send a party there. Yeah, we really don't need wood. Fine. Just so we're not having any downtime. These guys, I will send you. Nope. Okay, I guess not. Sawmill is constructed. Fantastic. Get those going so that we can get rid of this. Collect the peoples. More huts. Doesn't trust my commands. Onbu, please. We do have ads starting in about 5 minutes. Just want to give you guys a heads up. We run 3 minutes of ads to keep the pre-rolls turned off for folks who come into stream. And we only run them once every hour. I appreciate you all for hanging around during. Hello? Scavenging party is ready. Okay, so they finished that. They brought back 2 berry seeds and 10 herbs. Just as expected. Okay, so we can send them to the ruined settlement and they could potentially bring back some corn. We have not even, like, researched corn yet. I don't normally wait this long to research corn. I only added done it by. That way. Doesn't trust! You fool! Which way are you going? 40 wood, 5 mushrooms. Where are you going? Okay, well, shit. We're going back into the mountain region. It's not horrible, but it's not great. Honestly, we don't even need the woodcutting camp anymore because we have this giant fucking sawmill. Storage full. Yeah, and then I just need to build a bunch of material storage now. Guess what's in the way? Trees! Scavenging parties are ready. More nomads? Sure. And 2 poison people joined the village. Okay, so I think they will die if we don't build like a village doctor or anything. Dude. Send a party over there to the decontamination facility. And then we really don't need 4 or 5 people. Good. Probably send our people over. I mean, the salt is nice, I guess. The mushrooms would be even nicer. Yes, I am aware. Come on, there you go. Just to make sure that all of my resources are being used at all times, and there's no downtime. Okay, so they are researching. I will build the doctor next. My villagers have been satisfied. Shit. Run, please! Do not stay in this hailstorm longer than necessary. Dear God. You can walk again. What do you mean you don't trust my commands anymore? What the fuck? No, okay, that pissed it off. Bread. Eat. Doesn't trust my commands! You ass! Alright, there's a lot happening. I need to pause that for a second. Okay, the doctor. Research the doctor. What did we research? Oh, upgrading building? What did we... Yes, the building upgrade. Okay. That will unlock the ability to upgrade building. Okay. So the happiness is back up now, at least. Scavenging team is back. 15 mushrooms and 20 wood. Okay. The mine up there. Yeah, so we can start upgrading the building now to advance the story mode. Would be nice. Why didn't you sleep back there, Onbu? Or up here? What the heck? Another scavenging party. Sand! I need sand. And we can scavenge the oasis too. That'd be nice. Uh-oh, I think the people that were poisoned died. Oopsie. Alright. Story mode. The upgrade is complete. Well done! Though we'll have to wait for someone to contact us to see whether it has actually made any difference. This thing gets more and more hideous the longer I look at it. Hideous? I think it's... Okay, it's... Let's just call it beautiful in its own way. Alright. Alright. There you go. The doctor has been researched. Fantastic. Now we can do the herbalist. The doctor can go... Yeah, sure. And then we can actually build that stonemason now. I completely forgot about that. Scavenging parties are going to be done soon. To the decontamination facility! What do you need? Oh, more stone slabs. Fantastic. Not actually fantastic. Alright, the other scavenging party is back. Do the quarry, why not? More people, why not? Not homeless, actually. Actually, I have doctors now, so people who are poisoned can get healed up. Hello? We've received another transmission. Seems to be our mysterious benefactor. You actually managed to complete it. I'm impressed. How is the connection on your end? Oh there, we can hear you loud and clear now. I am Welltrod, one of our village's elders. On behalf of everyone here, thank you very much for the blueprint. If I may ask, who are you? Why do you possess this technology? I haven't properly introduced myself. I am... Call me Nona. I've always been interested in learning new things, and residing in an old research facility surrounded by ancient books and technology has certainly helped. I'm currently much more interested in who you are. People living on an Onbu, a species long thought to have gone extinct, a real, living, wandering village. How do you know so much about it? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Theodore, and I'm another of the elders here. Would you please answer my question? Of course, I see. Well, my facility here is in surprisingly good condition, which means I can gather a lot of data from all over the world. The seismometers capture the rhythm of your Onbu's gait. The long-range microphones record the melody of its sound. It's all so incredible. And the fact that you managed to construct a crude transmitter is just the metaphorical cherry on top. See, dear, I told you this would be a good idea. But no, why did you contact us? Would you like to come here and join us? Oh, thank you very much for the offer, but I can't leave this facility just yet. There's something much more urgent I need to discuss with you. I've noticed that the spread of the poisonous fungi is getting worse every day. Yes, unfortunately. A lot of people are seeking refuge in our village. Many of them have already afflicted by poisonous spores. Seems to be no end in sight. You're right, there isn't. Not if we don't do something, that is. But if your abilities survive out there and the technology at my disposal, we might just be able to fight back. Fight back? How do you imagine us fighting back against what's plagued this world for generations? Scattered across these lands are relics of the old world. I'll tell you more about them when the time is right. Know this, I do have a plan, and with those relics in hand, we stand a chance. You want us to run errands for you? Even now we're barely managing to survive. Any distraction could be the death of us. I understand your reservation, but I believe that the ultimate fate of not only your village, but the entire world may depend on this. You're the only ones I can ask. This is something only a wandering village could achieve. No. I say we shouldn't do. Why should we trust an outsider? Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? It's been hundreds of years since anyone has seen an Onbu. How do I know you're not just gonna exploit it for your own gain like all those other humans before you? What we do is none of your business. You don't trust us because you just want to use us for your own gain. Now, hold on, dear. Nona, please hear me out. I can only speak for myself, but I would not want to exploit our Onbu. We all need each other, and that's why I would like to live in harmony. And it's not my husband's decision as to what our village, our leader. But please, tell us where you would be able to find these relics. Thank you. I'll try and locate one close to you, and I'll be in touch once I know more. Yo, you can't talk to people like that! Guess we can give it a shot. I'll be in my tent. Oh, he can be so difficult sometimes. I know you'll make the right decision for us, my friend. I love, like, they almost look like Miyazaki characters from Howl's Moving Castle or something. I guess we are kind of our own moving castle, huh? Yeah, he's so grumpy. Oh. Still scavenging. Nothing else is in... Unless we want more people! Okay. So, we got the herbalist, figured out now. Let's... Now, let's do the corn plantation. Because in case we come across, like, a desert region, we'll actually have some food we can grow for it. And we already have the resources to research it. So it shouldn't take very long to do that at all. We're sitting around waiting for it. Oh, hello! What do you want? I've located a relic in your vicinity, being kept by a man who needs your help. He is a bit of an oddball. Please hear him out. I'll connect you to him now. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, hello. How can we help? The lady I talked to said you lived on an Onbu and are able to deploy flying scavengers? That is correct, yes. Amazing! Please, you must help me! One of my beloved carrier pigeons, Biko, has gone missing on a recent sortie. Must have gotten lost inside of a poison storm, and I don't know what to do! I can't go by myself, and I'm afraid of sending more birds to find him would just lead me to losing them as well. So please, if you spot any poison storms from high up, send your scavengers out there to look for my Biko. Oh, poor Biko! Of course we'll look for him, and any assured we will give him the best care we can. Happen to have some experience as a veterinarian, so I will personally accompany our scavengers. Oh, thank you so much! The lady said you'd be particularly interested in this old relic my father kept around. You can have it, only if you bring back my boy. We'll do our very best. Take care. You handled that well. Make sure to take a look at your map. I'll check your surroundings for poison storms and mark any that stand out. Thank you again. Talk to you soon. You want to go out there yourself? At your age? For a crazy person's bird? Have you finally gone mad? Here, someone needs my help. I feel more than capable of providing it. And as we locate it, I'm going. End of discussion. Don't worry about me. He's just getting shut down left and right. Bless his heart. Poor little guy. It's an infested mine, not a poison form or anything like that. Can I reach this yet? What? Reach it, 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 reach it. So we can actually build a place that will make scavenging rations and be able to do some of these further out locations. But for right now, we can only do what's in our little gray circle. Oh, that's stuff. Yeah, we can do tomatoes. That's fine. Just to have these options available to us, because it looks like we might be going into a desert. Doesn't trust our commands. Fuck you. Onbu! You naughty boy. More mushrooms. Herbs. Oh, speaking of herbs, I need to build that herbalist. I'm right next to the doctor. Pretty good. Gobi. Alright. Tomatoes are done. Let's do cactus, because cactus will give us a water source in the deserts when our air wells won't be working. I like this entire story is old man yells at sky. Sky yells back to shut the fuck up. It does kind of feel that way a little bit. Okay. So I did just kind of like zoom ahead a little bit there. I wanted to get to this community plaza. Where is it? Community plaza. Right there. Now we never reached it. You can have your full staff. Yippee! This will make people happy now that we have a square. Worst part is that old man isn't unjustified. Yeah. And he has all, like, good reason to be wary of random people. Doesn't trust, you ass. Love me. Love me! Good lord. Is annoyed by your frequent commands and ignores you. You mother trucker. Alright, well, the cactus is done. We can grow heal shrooms. That will be helpful for Onbu medicine. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Is that a rainstorm? Nice, peaceful rainstorm. Ah, ooh, lagoon. I have over 1,000 water buckets. I think we're plenty prepared for a desert region. I need data mushrooms. Now these. You! Ah! Please. 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 Ah! Dang it. Okay. Well, shit. Meow. And then I'm gonna build another farm because we are running kind of tight on food, yeah. Food is scarce. Villagers only eat when starving to conserve supply. We need to up our food production. Ooh, herbs. Herbs. One more herb. Herbie. Here we are into legacy. Farm. And something like right there. Should be good. And then we'll do one more farm, like... Right. Perfect. Nope. And you guys... How close are we? Yeah, we're pretty much in. Yeah, you guys can go in and start on the corn. And then tomatoes are good, but they use up a lot of water, but I think we'll be fine. Have a gajillion water. And you guys need a new research. We can do landscaping now. Now that we have a proper source of herb. Void. More mushrooms. Yeah, we can actually cook the mushrooms. I will make a new kitchen. Somewhere. Somewhere. Kitchen. Somewhere. Yeah, so you guys aren't going to be able to plant any more herbs. We're out of stock. Same for you guys. So just only harvest right now. And yeah, you guys can see their little red flag now. It's not going to be producing any more water right now while we're in the desert. Which sucks! But we need sand. More water. 4. We like oiter. Alright. Research is done for the decoration. Fantastic. Command leave. War. Now, like, a lot of these that I've not prioritized, we just have the materials built up for them now, so I can complete them back to back to back. Very nice. Very nice. Onbu is getting hungry. We do need to up our cap. So... firework launchers. Yeah. Alright. Research tree. Got your sleep command. We could do stone roads. But I don't feel confident in our stone, like stone plate production yet. There's not much reason to do a smoky cover. We've not come across any water we don't need. Oh, but it does from various types of food, I guess. Or... no, not necessary. Brick furnace. Okay. Now we can keep making these guys all 3 feet. Yeah, that should be fine for now. Yeah, so they're growing now. Okay. Look at the beets. No, the beets don't do anything for this. Why don't you guys... sure, let's swap the cactus for now. The last thing I want is for... like the mushrooms to run out, and then nobody's working on it. Scavenger parties are back. Here, go get me some herbs and shrooms. Or you guys have nothing to gather. Because it is why. Nothing to gather because you just run out of stone. Okay. But actually running out of stone. Never thought I'd see that happen. Yes, don't forget your shiny rolls, everyone. If you get 8192 or 4096, it gets you a gifted sub to the channel. If you're a mod, you get an extra roll. If you're a sub, you get an extra roll. If you're a VIP, you get an extra roll. Good luck, my friend. Okay. I guess we can start working on Polenta. You guys are still working on Bale. And I would like another kitchen. You only have to... cool. To the mines! My scavengers yearn for the mines. 2 minutes! My phone's ringing. Hello? I don't know that number. I'm gonna ignore it. Okay, so our scavenging parties do have a chance of having, like, a similar type of world event. So this is awaiting decision. Lost Woods, dense fog covers the entrance, making it impossible to see inside. Carefully, your scavengers take a few steps into it when suddenly an uplifting melody resounds from afar. We should follow the melody and see where it leads, or this is no ordinary place. We should stay out of it and take what we can from the edge of the forest. Let's see where it leads. The scavengers listen for wood to the sounds from afar and walk deeper into the forest, but as they don't agree on where the sound's coming from, they always end up running in circles. After a while, the group gives up and leaves. Fair enough. So that didn't come up with much of anything. Community Plaza! Now we need to build that brick furnace. Sure, we could put it next to the clay pit. A little road to it. Why not? I want you guys making real tomato. Okay. Yeah, water is going down. Fine. So we're hungry. we still need to up the decoration. Thanks. Alright, well, I mean, we have plenty of wood and clay, so they can make the brick. That's all fine. More mushrooms. How's our path looking? Ooh. To the Gweeb! Oh my god, it listened! No way! Then party, we need more sand. Some more snad. Need some more iron. Ah, we could have gone for some more stone. Dang it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Man, the villagers look like ants. They kind of do look like ants. I can see that. If you're gonna accept my command, then we'll probably halt the planting once we pass the crossroads. Oh, god dang it! I don't have the thingies. Gosh darn it! Ask you to lay down. Doesn't trust. How about sleeping? Okay, you can sleep. You actually listened that time. Okay, I just need a little more time for the research team to... Oh, the community plaza. And then I guess we'll make the smoking hut. Oh, I didn't even see the food. Dang it. Another scavenging party. No, we don't need more clay. Or salt. Always need water. Hey, Nanners! How's it going? Good to see you! Hi! Hope you're doing well. We're just kind of vibing, hanging out, and doing some Wandering Village. Trying out the new story mode update. Right now, I need to make resources to give to my scavengers so that they can fly out a little further. And go to this location here with the little bouncing quest marker. But right now, my scavengers can't go that far yet. They're restricted to the gray circle. So we go. Oh, you guys are sitting there waiting for bricks? No. I can't have you guys doing that. 8,000 on the dot. Wow. Come on. Oh, that's fun. Ah, that's hot. That's hot. Alright. Or to the quarry. Okay. I'm just gonna put you back on beats, and then you guys can sit there and wait until we get to a better climate for that. No point in changing you guys to cactus now, and then just to change back. No point. Alright, you guys are also finished. Know where I can send you guys. Maybe if this comes just to like a huck to a little bit closer. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Our needs have increased. Onbu is hongy. Get a little bit of homelessness. That's not good. I don't think that's ever be on it. You guys are almost done. Come on. I think it'll be in the food side. Yeah. Nope. It was in refined production. Maximize priority. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that. Damn. Onbu's just walking right past because I told him to. Onbu's just shitting the whole time. Crops don't grow at current temperatures. Well, we're gonna have to go really slow. Only harvest. Only harvest. Only harvest. Only harvest. Actually, no, you guys can stay plant and harvest. Still can't reach anywhere with the scavenger party. But the research tree finished. You guys can work on back to the kitchen. We're still waiting for bricks to be made up. You guys don't need bricks, but you need a lot of the planks and slab. Well, I guess fine. On dump. Onbu's just shitting. You know, imagine like a little store. We can reach that, but it's more people! Okay. So these are poison forests, and some of them actually have a cost. So these are survival gear, needed by scavengers to explore infested locations. Now, we actually got lucky and picked some of these up from the scavenging locations we've scraped by on our way through. We can't actually explore this place. We can actually get some spore moth eggs. Can be cooked or planted by the pest control to grow a spore moth. You can actually use these as a food source in exchange for, like, a slight poison effect on Onbu. So if you've got, like, your Onbu doctors and, like, your medicine on top and you're antidoting him, you can stay on top of it, and it can be, like, another food source if you wanted to. You didn't know I was live! Hi, casual. I've just been kind of hanging out and doing some city builder. Some wandering village. They added a story mode to it. I've been very interested in checking it out. Now, this place I'm not interested in because it only gives fungal spores, and I don't really want the spores. Because I don't have any use for them, personally. And nothing else nearby that we can reach? Yeah, we can do the mine. It's got tools. Or never mind. I take back what I said, that there was nothing nearby that we could use. What do you need more? Wood? Come on, wood! You're right there! You got 800 pieces of wood. You can do it! Alright, so we got the kitchen, researched. Fantastic. Oh, we can make Onbu constipated if we want to. What else? I don't want anything that uses those wood planks, because I need those for the brick house, or the smoking hut. Oh, we could do the pest control to actually use those eggs that we'll grab. Yeah. Anything else on Onbu's back that we can harvest? Oh, well, it looks like I missed some mushrooms here. Let's see. You can still harvest the decayed, resources because it'll give you pieces of compost. But I don't want to use the pieces of compost until I can generate a more direct supply of it. I think that makes sense. We still have some people that are homeless. That's not good. I have a couple of keep tents. And the Onbu kitchen can go anywhere, so I'm gonna... You put right there. No, because we need to get rid of that sawmill. No, not that one. He's gonna put right there. Alright, so they brought back the 5 spore moth eggs, which is nice. Oh, but they could give heal shrooms. But we can grow heal shrooms now, so that's not very enticing. We do have a place up here that Onbu will eat, but it will make my villagers budge. Budge. I was trying to hit escape to go back to the village view, and I don't mean to. Hi, Delight. It's a delight to see you. Ah! Oh, my back popped. Okay, well, the research hut's done. I'm doing a big stretch. For free! Okay, well, okay, there's things to do up there now. Pest control's done. We could do the decontaminator. I would like to do the compost. No, because we need to do the dung collector. We get to go pick up his shit now. Yippee! Pest control. I like to keep pest control somewhere on the edges. Because they will plant the, like, the pest eggs. Egg. I'm just going to make, like, a big road. And then put the pest control... here. And now that we're back in... We've actually been in the green jungle biome for a little bit, and I forgot to make them plant again! So the tomatoes can plant. Change you to beet. You are beet. But now you guys can plant and harvest now. There you go. Onwards. Make food. Make my people stop starving. Thank you. Oh yeah. And then the scavengers had a... Hey, Dreamy Jester! Welcome in! Hi, hi! Saw you hanging out in Zexo's stream after we raided over. It's good to see you over here. Fantastic. Sounds from deep below. Before even taking a step into the mine, splatters on the walls and shouting from within imply that a tragic incident is taking place. Might be people in need. Let's hurry up and check the situation. Hide behind the rock and wait. We'll sneak in when it's safe. No way this will end well. Let's return. Better safe than sorry, as the saying goes. Well, let's check to see if they need help. You run into the mine to find a group of wounded people. You help them get back to their feet, and they tell you about how they got attacked by a weird creature. Thankful for your help, they asked to join your village. 2 healthy people joined your village. Fuck! We didn't need more people! Damn it! Also, that little... I missed it. The thing we needed for the quest. We missed it. Okay, so Onbu is now at 100% hunger, which means it's now starving, and it's starting to actually take damage on his health. That's not good. Okay, well, at least Onbu accepted that command. Balanced out a little bit. They're almost done, so I can go on and build another hut. Hut 2, hut 2, hut 2. Nice to catch your stream again. Hope you've been well. I've been doing pretty alright. We've just been hanging out and doing Wandering Village. They added a new story mode to it, and we're trying to... Our current objective is to find a lost pigeon named Biko by scavenging a poison storm. We saw one poison storm, but it wasn't within our range, and I didn't get to it in time. Now we just kind of have to hope and wait we find one again. Oh, fish. Oh, well, the smoking hut's done. Fantastic. So we can make smoked beets, dried tomatoes, or smoked fish. I think we have to do the smoked beets for now because that's our main food source for the time being. That's our water. So we went through half of the water we had stored up just because we went through the desert. And we didn't have any cactus. That was a big hit. Like 5 of these tankards are now, like, completely empty. That thing. Oh, excuse me. That just kind of snuck up on me. I apologize. So, we have 2 choices. We could either go into the pink region with the mountains, or we can go into the water region, which would be a new area for us. I just don't have the equipment needed for it. I could get it. Wouldn't be very hard. Let's do that. Doesn't trust, you ass! We got some hungry people. Got 14 hungry people. Shit. Thank you for the blesses. I appreciate it. Oh boy, 3 times it's gonna be good weather tomorrow. It might be. I've not looked at the weather. It's kind of cloudy and a little windy. It might rain a little bit today. Hope not. Onbu is starving. My villagers are dissatisfied. Oh no. Anyway. Where's the kitchen that was making the polenta? There you are. We have 500 mushrooms. Guys, go make mushrooms. Oh good. Onbu's eating, but it made stinky. Okay, so there's another one we can go to, and it's fairly out of range. Kinda suck. But it will be fine. Doesn't trust! Okay, so our villagers are very mad because we're kind of hungry, and Onbu had some stinkies. So this is a fantastic time to host a ceremony. Cheerful gathering. So we can do these rituals down here just to temporarily boost our villagers' happiness and help get through like these tough times like we are at now. That helps. We're not quite there yet. We got a lot of hungry people that's affecting our happiness. You can't do 2 ceremonies at once. Yes, you can. That's mine. We're gonna do another one and burn some of the herbs. Yeah, we're gonna burn some of that dank kush. It'll make people all happy again. Oh, we have no more stone. My stone people are not able to work. Get some bread. Oh, we are getting the dank bread. Oh, that's out of range anyway. Okay. Yeah, we have some really pissed off people. I don't need 2 people, just need 1 person. We'll be fine. Plant a spore moth egg. Like, right here on the edge of Onbu. Look at that. We got some more food coming up. It'll make Onbu sleep, but that's fine, and that gives me more time to prepare for the wet region. You guys are still waiting for wood. Our clays drop back down, but these guys are going again. Those mining camps out of rock. I don't see very many more outcroppings of rock. So they will have to... They will get yeeted soon. Soon, TM. Alright, we have another decision from our survey team. Trading for goods. Your scavengers encounter a group of people from a nearby hideout exploring the settlement. They ask for a trade. If you've exhausted, we can give them some of our water. We could trade some of our food. We'll refuse the trade and scavenge the settlement for anything they might have left behind. Let's give them water. We have plenty of it. Grateful they offer you the goods they scavenged in return. Glass and iron. Oh, that's great. That'll be great for some of the later buildings we'll need for, like, glass. That's the main thing I'm happy about. Oh, we could actually... Oh my god, yay. We have the resources. We could send them to the Poison Storm and then continue with the story mode. Head pats! Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Weather app says it might storm again tonight. Ew. Be careful. I heard there's a lot of storms happening in the Midwest. Be careful, guys. So you know Matt would like to settle? Sure. The dung collector is finished. We can now collect shit. Fantastic. And then now we can make the compost heap. That needs more wood. That'll be great. We can start collecting his poo. Collect that shit! Oh my goodness. Okay. What? I think we're just kind of sitting and waiting right now. They're researching the compost heap. No, actually, they don't have the resources to do it. Do the fishery. And then we'll do the seawater collection. I didn't realize they wouldn't have had the resources. Some herbs hidden in the trees here. Alright. Alright, so there's a lot of shit happening here. So they finished scavenging that. Did you guys do the woods? Already scavenged. Okay. Story mode. We're back. Wally, are you okay? Don't worry about me, dear. We found the bird, but he's in pretty bad shape. I see. Let's notify the Pidge guy. That's the first sensible thing you've said in weeks, dear. Pidge? We found Biko, but... Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? I knew I shouldn't have... Oh, no. Calm down. He's still alive. He was inside that poison storm for quite a while. Managed to stabilize him and bring him back to our village. I'm afraid I don't know enough about birds to help him further. But what a relief, you've already saved him by getting him out of there alive. As for further treatment, pigeons are actually rather good at taking care of themselves as long as they can find herbs. If he's able to fly, just send him my way with a few herbs and he'll be cured by the time he gets here. Are you sure? All he needs is herbs. We could care for him here. It's very nice of you, but he knows what dosage he needs. I'd rather him leave while your village is still close to his home. Understood. I will check if we have any herbs we can spare and send them your way once we're ready. Thank you. I look forward to seeing my boy again. See, dear, there's nothing to worry about. Are you sure? I'm home. I'll make you a tea. Alright, so she's poisoned now. Deliver resources. Yeah, I only needed 5. Thank you so much! My boy is back! Already? Of course, such a good boy. Who's the smartest? You are. Who's the best boy? You are! Wait, who are you? Oh, I'm the village elder. You were speaking to my wife before, but she's come down with a sickness. I'm sorry to hear that. Please let her know that I'm eternally grateful to you all. Should you ever need to transport resources or settlements on the ground, my birds will be at your service. For your reward, I've already sent another one of my birds on your way. She'll be arriving any minute. Farewell, my friend. I have to look after my boys and girls now. Goodbye, weird bird guy. Must admit, it feels good having been able to help him. And he's gonna end up having to stop yelling at the sky and be sensible-ish. Yeah, I have a bad feeling she's gonna die. This is what Nona told us before. Strange. Never seen anything quite like it. Clearly some kind of seed. I don't know any plant that can help us fight back against the fungi. You managed to find it. Well done. What you're holding in your hand is a seed of an almost extinct species. If we can get it to grow, it'll filter the water, neutralize the poison, and thus cleanse the soil. That's certainly impressive if true, but is that your entire plan? Planting a tree and waiting for it to save the world? Oh, lighten up, will you, my dear? Wally, you shouldn't be here. Go back to bed, please. I'm plenty old enough to make my own decisions. I want to hear what the plan is. Nona, please continue. Certainly. Yes, planting these seeds and waiting for them to save the world is, ultimately, my entire plan. Their effects are much more potent than you would think. It would only take a few decades to make a large portion of the world livable again. I'm aware that this is still a considerable amount of time. We will, of course, need more than just one. Okay, then why don't we plant this one right now and find out just how potent they are? That unfortunately won't work. Like I said, these are relics of the old world. They have been in stasis for a long time. We'll have to treat them with a special compound to revive them, so to speak. I'm still looking for the ingredients. In the meantime, I ask that you will continue gathering these seeds. Oh, for the... There's always something else, isn't there? Dear! We found this one just like she said we would. I think we can afford a little more trusting in exchange for the first genuine glimmer of hope we've had in decades. Please, let's get you to bed. I'm not going anywhere before you haven't apologized. Apologize? What in the world should I be apologizing for? Where do I even start? To our leader because you kept trying to micromanage every single little decision, even though you stepped down long ago? To me because you were trying to make my decisions for me? And to Nona because you kept doubting every single thing she says? Is it because she reminds you too much? Enough! Okay. Sorry. I trust you. I trust you, Nona, that you have everyone else's best interest at heart. I trust your leader to make the right decisions for our village. I trust you, Wally, always, and with all my heart. Good. Now that wasn't so hard, now was it? Now, Nona, tell us how we can find more of them. Thank you. These seeds are often kept as keepsakes of the old world and usually exchanged as a sign of gratitude. If you come across someone who is in need of help, they might reward you with one of them. We'll do my best to locate and mark any I find on your map for you. someone out there has access to a transmitter, they might even contact you directly should they require aid that only a wandering village can provide. If you're ever struggling to keep up with your search amidst the pressure of just having to survive, I'll be afraid to miss out on some of them. I'll just try to locate the other. We'll do our best. Yes, we will. I promise. Let's get you back to bed, well. Yes, yes, Steve. Thank you again. Get well soon. I'll be in touch. Alright, so she's surviving. Not quite thriving. We just need to find more seeds. He's eating. That's fine. He can eat. Old man has change of heart. Old man gets slapped on the backside of his head in order to apologize. Okay. The research is still going. I think they're researching the fishery current. And then there's also a machine that will convert seawater into fresh water and will give salt as a byproduct. He's either dead or gonna get so close he changes his ways. Yeah, probably. Probably. What the fuck is that? Oh, the spore moth. So the spore moth has hatched. You can see. Spore moth. Yes, it will poison... Uh-oh. No. It will poison the ground surrounding it slowly but surely. So I forgot I need to clear all of the shrubbery around here. Are you just standing there waiting to get healed up from the poison? You dumb. But that's why I planted the spore moth on the very edge of Onbu, because it'll do a circle radius, but because this is an invalid location, it's not going to spread as much, so my plan is that hopefully Onbu won't get poisoned all that. Now we can do the seawater collector. That should be fine. And then the fishery I will put up here. Up there. Fine. Whatever. Oh, and the compost is done. We can have one person collecting his shit. Picking up more people. Never have too many people. Apparently. And then we don't have any more places to scatter. We do, because we have the resources. I want to get those ancient notes. Valuable insights about the old world, found by scavengers and often sold by the trader. That's the best place for them to go right now. In the meantime, they are harvesting and getting rid of all of that surrounding the spore moth. Like, there we go. The kitchens are still doing good with the grilled tomatoes. How's our water? Let's bile. Water. Okay, so we're still using more water than we are harvesting, so I will change tomatoes to... I really want that variety of food. Yeah. I guess we need more air wells. Air well up here. Hey Tomahawk, how's it going? Good to see you. I don't know exactly how to fix the sensitivity for the mouth. I guess I just need to make it more sensitive. What about if I try this? Maybe that will help with the voice calibration. How about that? Let's try that and see what that does. Research is done, so the saltwater collector is done. Evaporates various liquids to create water. I don't really need that. Yes, we do, because it turns seawater into fresh water. Yes, I need that. I'm just a dummy McDum-dum. There we go. Oh, hello. We've received another transmission. Hello, can you hear us? Village on Onbu, can you hear us? Hello, yes, we can hear you. What do you need? Greetings, my name is Ariane. I'm the leader of a wandering caravan in search of greener pastures. One of our advanced scouting parties spotted you. Yes, we do stick out of it. You do. But tell me, is that really an Onbu you're really living on? Absolutely, it's been our home for a while now. I can't believe it. But even if you had just been a mirage, the sight alone has raised the spirits of my people considerably. That's given me an idea. Tell me, do you have the capacity to make fireworks? Fireworks? Aye, is there to celebrate? Nothing in particular, but something tells me a celebration could remind them of better times and lift their spirits even further. Festival, full of music, laughter, and lights, cut through the darkness. Proof that there is beauty to be found, even in the darkest of time. Will you help me give this gift to both of our people? Sounds interesting. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so build at least 5 firework launchers. You need to build and research the community plaza, and then start an Onbu's birthday festival. Interesting. Okay. So we need to make more firework launchers. Sure, we'll put one there. Put one there. 3, 4, and then... Yeah, I guess we'll put... Oh, I can't. I'm already putting one there. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, so those are going to be done soon. Yeah. Cool beans, cool beans. Seawater collector. I forgot that one's really tall. And I'm gonna put a road going across. Alright, we are in Da Oider! Welcome to Da Oider! Hey, swim! A doofy McSilly. Back up to Da Oider. So now, I think tomatoes are still growing, beets are still growing. So the temperature doesn't actually change all that much, but you can collect seawater, which is what I'm building now, from the ocean water you're surrounded by. And you can fish. You can catch fish for food as well. But that also means you have to be much more particular about where you stop and rest. Because Onbu can't just lay down while he's swimming. It doesn't work like that. Ooh, that one's got stone slab. Absolutely. Fish! Hey, Factor. You eepy. Eepy Factor. Alright, so we're on dry land now, so it's not actually going to pull any out. Still working on... Need more clay. Shink, 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 shink. You can get a third person. One. More people! Aha! The Onbu is full. So we could research the Onbu cache and make like a storage dedicated for Onbu stuff. Zooming out. 5 iron. Food and rock. Food and rock. Okay. Planks and Ooh, flowers. I will take that, thank you. We do have ads starting about 5 minutes, and we run 3 minutes of ads to help. Ads run in 5, but the duration is 3 minutes because it helps keep the pre-rolls turned off for folks who come into stream, but we only run 3 minutes of ads once every hour. So I really appreciate you all for hanging around during them. It's the minimum amount we could do to keep those pre-rolls turned off for folks. And it also helps support the stream. I really appreciate you guys. Here. Damage that. Or... Yeah, Onbu can actually sit and eat some of the fish that are in the water. That's good. We have 2 eating spots back to back like that. And you guys are collecting egg. But you guys don't have any file. That sucks. He's not pooped in a while, so you guys haven't had any resource. Okay. What is this? Town square? Okay. Happiness should be pretty good right now. Yeah. We do have a few homeless people, though. That's... Oh, yay! The stupid sawmill's gone. Thank fuck. Or the lump. Now we can actually build more houses there, which is good. With that being said, I'm actually going to move the... Where is it? Town square here. And then the research tree, did the evaporator. We do the compost now? Yes, because we just need clay, and that's pretty easy to get our hands on. Okay. We can ask him to eat. Doesn't trust? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you not hungry? Okay, battery of cannons. The battlements of this fort feature the remains of a large battery of cannons. They look old and rusted over. Some parts may still be useful. Let's investigate the cannons. We cannot ignore a rare find like this. We should approach them very carefully. These weapons might still be dangerous. Too dangerous to approach them. Let's stick to our original objective. They look old and rusted over. Yeah. On closer investigation, all of the explosives seem to have been disposed of long ago. Maybe this technology was already outdated and only kept around as a reminder. Either way, the iron looks like it could still be reused. Fantastic. Okay. Do we want to go uppies or righty? Let's go righties. Doesn't trust, you fool. Yeah, we're running out of water, which is not good. But we can make the evaporator. And then we're going to prioritize that. Like, I'll get out. Harvest, 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 because we need a lot of clay. Clay, clay, clay. Clay, clay. Mushrooms down here. Gather that clay. Clay over here. Research tree is done. You don't have any more rocks. Not good. More clay up here. Clay, 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 clay. Alright, and then research tree. Let's do the Onbu dock. Yes, do that. Because with the spore moth, his poison levels have been rising slowly but steadily. We're going down, down, in an alley around. We're going down, swinging. Na 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 na. Okay, it went south anyway. Good, good. Alright. Eat. Doesn't trust! You fool. Okay, well, how about sleeping? Okay, so you'll sleep first, and then you'll eat when you wake up. How about that? Yeah! Fantastic. Yeah, you guys just need a lot more water. Yeah, so these are only working at 50% speed, so we really need to start evaporating a lot of this salt water. And the Onbu doctor. Doctor, doctor, I'm not out of line. The ways to saying goodbye. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's the Onbuologist. I didn't realize that there was a building there. Another flip side, your scavengers managed to locate the shrine, but there's one problem. It's embedded high up a sheer cliff face and seems completely inaccessible. You'll have to climb to get up there. There has to be another way to get up there. Let's look around. Let's see if there's another way to get up. Uh-oh, your scavengers discover a cave only a few hundred meters away from the shrine, but upon entering it, they were shocked to find that it's filled with nothing but poisonous fungi. 2 of my workers got poisoned, and there was nothing good out of it. Shit. Yeah, that's some of the things that can happen with scavenger parties, so you do have to be careful. Ah, my back. Another scavenging party is ready. Go there. Ooh, bricks. I like a brick. Alright. So they finished researching the doctor. Now do the pharmacy, so then the pharmacy can actually treat the poisoning. It'll be very helpful. And we already had the materials for it. Fantastic. Why'd your happiness down? Oh, because people are still homeless. That would do it. Okay. And then how's our resources? So our food's falling back down. Not good. Still have plenty of mushrooms, though. And those are being converted into mushrooms, too. Good. The evaporator is working. Good. We are going to need more material storages, though. I know I destroyed those earlier, but I need them back now. We have way too many materials to store. Like some more people. Scavenging party is ready. Where do you guys want to go? That'll be free when we walk a little closer. Same with that. Those will. Slabs. I like slabs. Do we need more slabs? Yeah, we always need more slabs, really. And Onbu's just gonna sit there and sleep until it's time to wake up. Learn how to pet Onbu. Raise its trust in us. That'll be great. Alright, so the Onbu doctor's finished. But I don't have any mycologists making heal shroom. And I completely forgot to do that. Where's the mycologist? Oh, that's not a very... No, stop that. I don't want to... I mean, I guess up here. That's probably the next best place. It's in my head now. Thanks, Factor. Pet the Onbu. Pet the Gaia. The little babies. Scavenging party is ready. Onbu's still sleeping. Their storage is full. Okay. Oh, I forgot I needed a kitchen to process that. Okay. How about grilled fish? Go. And then tomatoes can still be used for... Okay. I'm gonna make you guys make beats. It's in your head, zombies, 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 in your head, in your head. You do this to me. you're done researching what? Pet Onbu? Yeah, so we could pet the Onbu now. Yeah, so we can actually start curing food now. That would be helpful. And then you're done. I don't think there's really any more rocks for you guys to collect. So next, I need to unlock the stone quarry. Oh, Onbu's waking up. Hello, good morning. Onbu doesn't trust my commands. Ah! Dang it. Did you not eat? Oh. Didn't fucking eat. You dummy! Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna throw some herbs at you. Love me! Fort defenders. Surprisingly, this fort is not abandoned. A band of nomads has made it their home. From the castle walls, they shout at your scavengers to stay away. We can either give them something to show them that we mean them no harm. We come here to be told what to do. Let's take the fort. Clearly they don't want us to, so let's leave before the situation escalates. Let's give them something. And we can kind of choose what we want to give them. Let's give them some food. They are overjoyed as they can finally board up some of their broken windows and leaking ceilings with the herb. I don't think that's how that works. As a gift, as thanks, they give your scavengers a strange artifact they found in the 4th dungeon, plus 5 tools. Okay. No seeds. Crying shame. But we can send a party there now. Will be helpful. Most helpful. Onbu didn't fucking need. Okay. We really need the community plaza now. The only thing we're missing are, like, berry bush seed, which we could just rip up out of the ground. There's one. There's 2 right here. Some herbs, merbs. Okay, so we're in the mountains biome, so we don't need the fishery or the seawater collector anymore. No more. Eat. Yeah, you don't want to grow anything else but these. What? Someone wants to talk to you. Someone is contacting us through the antenna tower. Greetings, John. You have the privilege of listening to the Holy Word of Ontos, leader of the ancient order of Onbu. It is true, our scouts have reported the silhouette of a venerable Onbu rising above the horizon. It's been hundreds of years since we were last graced by their presence. You were blessed. We of the Order believe that the Onbus must refrain free from human exploitation, for it is humanity's great past transgressions that have caused them great suffering. Therefore, we ask that you prove your loyalty to the Onbu by creating a strong bond of trust with it. If you're able to prove your worth, we shall entrust you a holy relic we have been in possession of our Order since the Great Fall, a divine seed. We'll be in touch. Okay, increase Onbu's trust in us. We can do that. No biggie. Now that we have the pet Onbu, we can just do that for free. Pet Onbu. Now who wants to talk to me? Oh, it's because we got a seed. Okay. We're actually going to progress the story with that. Welcome to our humble village, dear friends. Please sit down. My name is Tharnus, and I am in charge of the harvest. Well, we certainly didn't expect such a warm welcome, or anything we can do for you. Well, our village spotted something in the horizon, a mythical creature whose stories and image are particularly well known in our little village. An Onbu. You see, it is not common to see travelers around these parts. Happen to live on the Onbu? Indeed, it's been our home for quite a while now. Oh, how magnificent! How unbelievable! I never thought I'd see an Onbu with my own eyes. To witness something so ancient, so grand! Our legends hardly do it justice. You see, here in our village, a story has been passed down from generation to generation. A tale about a bond between our ancestors and an Onbu. Onbu used to An Onbu used to visit this village every year. Our ancestors would feed it, and in exchange it would leave us a gift. A harvest blessing that allowed us to prosper. It's miraculous dung! That was long ago, but if you could give us some Onbu dung now, it would nourish our crops, fill our bellies, and help us survive these harsh conditions. Would you help us in obtaining your Onbu's blessing? Fortunately, we cannot offer you much in return, aside from the seed that the Onbu of legend left to our ancestors. Yeah, you can fucking have our shit. Oh, what generosity! What generosity is so rich and full of life! Oh, thank you. We shall put it to the test, and I'll be happy to report back. Oh, dung? You didn't hear dung? What did you hear then? I'm a little scared to know what you heard. Who made the compost? Yeah, but we've not built it. Yes. Indubitably. Oh, yeah. We are now petting the Onbu. Look, we're gonna give him little head pats. Pat, pat, pat. Ah, he's happy. Look how happy he is. We need miraculous dong. Oh, it is a catastrophe, I tell you. Honest, what happened? It is nothing like the old story, it's nothing. Our village absolutely reeks and the people are starting to riot. I am sorry to hear that. Is there anything we can do to help? I have combed through our old scriptures, and there is mention of a specialized building that used to keep the dung until it decayed to a less odorous state. We are currently in no condition to construct, well, anything. Understand. We'll see what we can do. Try to hold out until then. Deliver 40 compost, research, and build the compost heap. Well, you don't fucking deliver it. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is immediately much less intense than the raw dung, and still of such high quality. The way it crumbles. Anyway, I'm sure that is a reduction in stench and promise of a fruitful harvest will calm our people. Then we too will be able to construct one such compost heap ourselves to make use of the raw dung you provided us. It's our pleasure, and we wish you a successful harvest. Seed obtained. Boop for holies! Hey, Luna. Hi. We got 50 orb. Oh, we could just skip building the compost heap if we just had the materials on hand. Okay, interesting. Oh, that was an interesting sound. But we are currently going through Eleflea Circus. Elefleas remove poison from their surrounding areas, but their saliva increases Onbu's heart rate. So these, they're considered a pest, but it's going to be really helpful for reducing the poison around the spore moth. I need to know where they jumped on Onbu's back so that we can... Ah, there they are. Perfect. Lays an egg at the end of each food production cycle. So I need some of its eggs. So there's 2 here, 2 here. Is that it? Yes. Up here. It tells you how many there are. Ooh, corn! Just seems to be doing good. So far, so good. What? Someone else wants to talk to me. Oh, it's the seeds. Okay. Nona's calling us. I hear you found some more seeds already. Well done. In the meantime, I've located the first ingredient we need for the growth compound. Located in the ruins of a once great city, far to the north. It was once a bustling hub of commerce, its markets filled with goods transported on Onbus from all corners of the world. That was many, many years ago. Little of it remains today, and what's left has been taken over by poisonous fungi, so it is unfortunately a rather dangerous trip. Understood. Will do. Now there's my husband, I remember. Wally, how many times do I have to tell you shouldn't be out here? You're not well! How many times do I have to tell you I'm making my own decisions, dear? But I see I don't have to worry anymore. 3 of you seem to be managed without me now. Don't worry, dear. When we reach these overgrown ruins, I'll stay put. Are you sure you're okay? I'm not a doctor, but I have lots of data here in the facility. Yes, I'm sure. There's no need for you to worry about me. I'm sure our village doctor is perfectly capable. Please tell us what we'll be looking for in those rooms. Certainly. Once you're there, you'll be looking for a monolithic, decaying structure. The ingredients should be inside. Perfect. Thank you, Nona. We'll go there and take a look. And now, let's get you back to bed. Did I get the doc? That might be a good idea, dear. I don't like it. If she only suffered light exposure to the spores, an even slightly competent doctor should have cured her by now. Keep an eye on her, would you? I'm fine, throws up a lung, yeah. Oh my goodness! Okay. So, we're building the compost heap. We still need to build the community plaza, which is not progressing as fast as I would like. Oh yeah, we still need the seed. Have that. Have that. Have that. There's one there. That's been very sneaky breaky. Any more? Oh, that might be a part of the farm, actually. Oh, there's one. Very sneaky breaky. Ah, I see. There were several sneaky breakies back. Alright. Yeah, you just had a full storage because I've not researched or built the Onbu cache, which is fine. What? In the northeast. Doesn't trust! What? Have some herbs. Have some herbies. There's the Onbu pharmacy. I've not built that. Neat. But scavenging party ready. Mine. The better mine. Evacuated spells. It took a shit again! Doesn't trust! What? What do you mean? I think for these things to make a egg. So that I can harvest the eggs and then I can get rid of the... But I'm probably going to get rid of all of those. You guys can make just a little bit of biogas out of that. So that my pest collectors can do something about it. I think we're actually out of biogas. No, you went south. Okay. Oh, more eggs. A thunderstorm might damage your most fragile building. I don't like the sound of it. Small thunderstorm looms over your village. Okay. A couple of the air wells collapsed. But the community plaza has been researched! Yippee! Where is the community plaza? There it is. Much bigger. Damn. Now I do actually need to move that again. Actually, no, we don't. Need to move all of those homes! All of those homes right there. Shit. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 homes. Jeez. Counting. might have to build it like here instead. Not much I can do about that. Hut. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dance with me in my backyard. Hey, Vistum! Vistum lives. It is a good day. It is a good day. Okay. So we have the community plaza researched. We could start doing wheat harvesting and going down the path to make bread. That would be good, especially when we're in like some of these colder climates. I don't have clay, but it should be fine. We can get clay. No, actually, I need that quarry because we need stone. In the meantime, we'll harvest clay. Clay. It's just made like a gajillion brick. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Where's the brick house? Where did I put the brick house? The smoking hut. Carpenter. Oh, I put it up here. Okay. Nope, that's stonemason. Brick furnace. Okay. Oh, and we're out of wood now, too. Oh, shit. We're at like 1,000 wood. What happened? Where'd that quarry go? Or the sawmill. How about that? We'll drop a sawmill there. We're out of harmony because my villagers are not happy right now. Maximum people on that sawmill. Take another hut there. Scavenger party return, so we could send them. Where do we want to send them? Not many places to really go. Oh, but the wood planks would be nice. Water and fish. Wood plank. I like the wood plank. 4 more furrow. Open that Onbu anti-toxin. Okay, so this is the first time we've come across this, which is a small spore cloud. A small toxic spore cloud increases toxicity levels and spawns poisonous fungi on Onbu's back. So if you guys watch, the music will get very menacing. And during the time you couldn't see your Onbu's back, multiple spore funguses started spawning on your village. And you need to take care of these ASAP. So these can be harvested, but it is faster and more efficient to use what's called like a decontaminator. And if left unchecked, they will spread out of control and also increase Onbu's toxicity levels, which, as we already know, are very high right now. As these stay on the back as well, they will also poison your villagers too, if I remember correctly. So we do need to take care of those ASAP. Alright, so Onbu's doing an EP. We're out of range of the spore cloud. We're in some torrential rain. Heavy rainfall increases humidity, but slightly dampens the mood of your villagers. Okay. Yeah, so a scavenging. There was an option up here for the scavenging parties, but I passed over it so I can explain the spore clouds. Unfortunately, I guess it just chose an option for me, and I ended up losing one of my villagers. Probably because, like, they were investigating the mine, and the mine might have collapsed on them. That's not good, but it is something to keep in mind that can happen. Go get some rock. And then some oiter. And then you guys finish the curing. So, yes, we will do the wheat harvesting. Oh, the quarry was researched. Okay, it wasn't the curing. My bad. The quarry is useful because we can also take care of this that's been kind of in the middle of our village. And this. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so they're researching. Onbu's very, very hungry. Also, getting to be sick. Give him an antitoxin. Yeah. Didn't know if you could do that while he was sleeping. We have some food coming up for him. That'll be fine. Okay, in the meantime... I will probably have to delete these, unfortunately. Not great, not ideal. More huts over here. Got a hut building for there. When that's done, we can put 4 more huts there and 4 more here. That will be helpful. You finished doing the wheat harvesting, so then it's the windmill, but we don't have quite enough wood planks, but it's okay. How much wood do we have? We have 73. We have no wood. Okay. I'll let you guys like harvest like all of it. How about that? Get those free laborers to work. Capture party is ready. Some more rock. Hydrate! Thank you for the hydrate, Philip. I appreciate it. And slurs. We have successfully slurs. Okay. Now we can build the community plaza. Yeah, right there. We'll have to put like a firework launcher there. Unfortunately, it doesn't reach those 3 little houses, so I'm gonna have to add some things. Yeah, priorities. Build your community plaza before building the feeding trebuchet. Let's fucking go. Good lord, you need 2 tons of people! Okay, so now we can do the Onbu's birthday festival that we needed for the event. That's not bad. Pet the Onbu. Pet the baby. But we still have a bunch of homeless people now. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. We'll move these for now since they're in the way. Okay. The windmill! To the windmill! To the wall! What is that? I don't know what she's barking at. What are we gonna research now? We can do the bakery. Oh, but I really don't have enough wood planks for that, and I don't want to let it sit there and ruminate. Let's do the cache for now. Arf! Apologies for the barking. Onbu's not happy about not eating, but it will be fine. Onbu will survive, believe it or not. But. Oh. I have no clue what she's barking at. Oh, I guess my dad's home. I'm gonna shut my door. Oh, hang on. Dippy. Excuse me, chat. She does sound very angry because she has like a blood feud with RJ's dad, and I have no clue why. Okay, I do not want that spore moth there. We already have a spore moth. We ended up walking into a spore moth burrow. And it will do what this is, but in areas we don't want it to be. I think it's just the one. Yeah, and then as that goes, it will start, like, contaminating the crop, which is not what we want. We could do tomatoes again. Oh, we could do wheat now. I want to start doing wheat. And then the Onbu cache. Onbu cache can be built anywhere we want. Anywhere we want that has room. Go ahead and get people working on the quarry. I'm gonna move that. Oh, it's the spike. Yeah, it's the spike. Why? Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me. Alright, and then now they need something else new to research. We could do stone roads now, but we really don't have enough stone. Food stands make it easier to provide food for villagers in remote areas. So people that are like at the back of Onbu, makes it easier for them to get food. But I'm not too worried about that. There's a trade post, allows traders to land on Onbu. Additional trade posts increase the amount of resources available for trade. I'm not really ready for trading, I'm going to be honest. I do want a tree nursery because we need a stable supply of wood. Use compost to plant trees in its surroundings. Oh, it'll be very nice. Very nice. But that will have to sit and ruminate for a little bit. 37 biogas. That should be plenty now. Get them working on compost now. You guys don't need any more grilled fish, huh? Is nobody working on beet soup? Berries, mushroom. I guess not. Yeah, you guys do beet. Okay. Ooh, go send party to the old estate. And have some anti-toxic. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Please, just come and see for yourself. Oh, so you're the one in charge, are you? Well, I'm going to get right to the point. I'm a musician, an artist. I used to perform in front of hundreds, no thousands of people. People traveled from far away just to listen to me. But this poison, this terrible creeping, growing poison has destroyed everything. I'm stuck here, and it's been years since I've been inspired enough to pursue my art. That changes now. You and your Onbu. Yes, I know what it is. And when I heard it sounds, its lovely melodies in the distance, I knew I needed more. Please start off by petting it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise. I just so happen to have a rare seed in my possession. Who knows, you might have some use for it. Pet the Onbu. Well, we just did! Aww. What do you mean you're at soup? Okay, so we still need to do the Onbu birthday festival, and we need to increase the trust. Slowly but surely, we will get there. Eat. Accepts command. Yippee! That will actually give us some wood. I'm at the store! What do you mean you're at the soup store? Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Ew! Now, is there a place to rest? Yeah. Okay. Doesn't trust? Well, you know what? Fuck you. He just looked back and bleh. Oh, here's some decomposed mushrooms that can be turned into compost. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you! We are very low on food. Oh, there's another moth there. Uh-oh. Someone go take care of that, please, and thank you. This flea made it? No. Okay. Make an egg already, please. Didn't we pick up some flea eggs already? No. Yes! Okay. Meet the wildlings. Your long walk through the woods, your scavengers encounter a group of wildlings. Come in peace, we should give them something valuable. Oh. Give them 4. You seem very interested in these materials. While some of the wildlings bring you their finest wood, the leader walks into his hut and comes back with an artifact containing a lot of knowledge. We got some tools. Yippee! People don't need more people. Okay. Massive deal! I mean, fuck! Fuck you! Fantastic. Oh, we're out of mushrooms. Uh-oh. You guys are done. Oh. You know what? You guys can start using compost. Oh, I forgot. Someone wanted to talk to me. Now, who might you be? Come to steal from an old woman, have you? Oh no, perish the thought. We're merely on the lookout for these strange seeds. Strange seeds? Do you mean one of these? I've had it for a while now, but I never got around to cooking it. Cooking? You're planning to eat it? Naturally, I'm a bit of a gourmet, and I don't know what else it would be good for. Something I do know is that it was considered valuable in the old world. That world is gone. And I will soon be gone, too. I'd like to spend my last days enjoying what few pleasures I've left, without being judged for it. Much. But we need that seed. Survival of not only our village, but the entire world might depend on it. Would you be willing to trade it for something else? Yes, I would be willing to trade it for some other delicacies. Let's see. How about some fresh bread? It would pair nicely with my vintage cheeses, and any baker worth their salt should be able to do that much. Okay. Well, we will deliver 10 bread. How about that? The wandering spore moths look really stupid. Let's see. Deadly issues? They're just hungry. Get some food. Oh, what's that? That one. Oh, my people are merged. Uh-oh. Why are you guys mad? Oh, because they're really hungry. You know, fair enough. I too would be very hungry. And you can do Onbu's birthday, so we need to do that. Around, we're starting the fireworks. Are you ready? Yes, we've prepared our best foods and drinks, and the musicians are waiting for their signal. Okay, then, let's go. Oh, you don't see that though. Look at the fireworks. It's beautiful. Oh, I wish you could see the joy on their faces. I haven't seen them smile like this in so long. For the first time in months, I see a glimmer of hope in their eyes. Thank you so much. Glad you hear that. Our people are enjoying themselves as well. It has become rare for us to be able to let loose like that. Feeling I wish it could last. I don't want to ask too much of you. I've been thinking, what if my people stayed? We could join your village, share in your... I don't really want more people! I can't say no to more people. Not mean enough for that. Okay, and then... something like that. With... how would you guys like a pot? How about another pot over here? How about a street lantern? So, gathering, birthday festival, new plaza, town square, scavenging parties are ready. Let's do you. No. Oh. Corn. Tools. Take that. 4. Aloha-hee, aloha-hee. Yeah. That you kind of just hear that a lot. This game. Oh, you forget the hello. Why? You guys are just hungry. Shut up. How about we construct more airwell? Because clearly that's what we do. Oh, he's waking up! I know, it's wiki. Accepts command! Let's go! Yeah! What? What? Come down. You hooligan. Time to try the Onbu roller coaster ride? Okay, I don't think I know that song. Nippy, come on down. No, come here. Hey, bud. What's up?
So the picture, it's involving, okay, it's involving neighbor's dog, but Dad was asking, what?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, to actually hold Nippy.
Yeah,
Oh.
I need your physical help.
I didn't know. I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah, not like that kind of help. Like,
Apologies.
No, you're good. I'm sorry to interrupt stream.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wanted to keep playing, but I guess this is a good point to wrap up. Valner says hi, RJ.
No, horny.
Hello.
I'm sorry to ruin stream.
It's okay. I guess since the vet's here, I need to be there to hold Nippy, while she's being administered the shots, and RJ doesn't feel comfortable doing that. I was unaware the vet was coming. So, and it's kind of spur of the moment, because from what RJ said, the vet was showing up for a neighbor down the road, and she's a mobile vet, so it's kind of like, do everything while she's here. So I'm going to save and wrap up for today. We can pick this up another time. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. And let's see who we can go rade. My apologies for the very sudden end stream. But sometimes that's just kind of how it has to go. I don't think anyone is playing Wandering Village. So let's see a mutual friend we can go hang out with. Let's go raid Rena. How about that? She's a good EG stream teammate of ours, and she's doing some Pokemon Roguemon Ascension. Or Ascension 1 Roguemon, I should say. And it runs in like the same tracker as Kaizo Ironmon, but it's completely different rule sets, and you're trying to beat each one with like a specific typing. So you pick, like, let's say you want to try to beat the game with fire types, and so whenever you start, you'll be given a choice of 3 different fire type Pokemon and have to try to beat the game. And the decisions you make at each section will affect how the run goes. So you could, like, if you successfully manage to defeat all the trainers in Viridian Forest, you can get like a special prize that will help your adventure throughout the whole time. Like, you'd be allowed to use the different flutes that, you know, like the white flute, yellow flute, I think there's a blue flute, red flute, so on and so forth. And it's been a lot of fun to actually kind of sit and watch her play. So if you guys are sub, feel free to copy the top message. If you're not, feel free to copy the bottom, because we take that back to the Holy Lands. I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys so much. And I will catch y'all later. I'm going to see if I can stream Sunday when we're doing the Ender Dragon fight. I forgot to ask her about that. So we will see. If not, I will catch y'all next week, hopefully. Same time, same channel. And have a great day, everyone. Bye, friends.